It's been a little while since we've done this. Give me a second. I'm going to start posting this in a couple of places. I just need to, well, grab the stream pretty much. Let me go to the channel and I'll mute myself pretty much immediately. Oh. I don't know, it's not showing the thing on my thing. All right. Give me a second here. I don't know, it's not showing the... Oh, there we go. Let me, second here. Let me grab that and then let's see here. I need to grab this as well. Share. Copy URL. Close that. Okay, refresh this, and we should be good to go. All right, just need to take care of that. Okay. It's been a bit since I played this. Hopefully I haven't forgotten how to play it. I think it's been actually like a month or two, maybe 3 months since I last played this. And during that time, the beta updated a bunch, and there were a bunch of new things added in. Things got changed out, things got fixed. All kinds of things occurred, and one of those things is basically that my old save file's gone. So I couldn't continue Geral, so I had to redo Geral entirely. Before we continue and actually play as Geral, I want to point this out, because they added this in.
This will hurt!
Don't worry about that. It's this down here, the Optimist. I didn't notice this before. They added in some new voices. And the Optimist is one of them. And he is hilarious.
Are you still here? We'll win this, one way or the other. Beautiful. And off we go. First come, first served.
And...
Damn, son!
They threw that in there. I didn't expect a Pathfinder game to have a damn son moment.
You're done for.
That was not one of those things I was expecting.
Adventures await.
But yes, we're going to be playing as Geral, and we have everything all set up. The other thing I should actually note is that if I go over here to the portraits, not only do they have like a lot of the basic portraits here for Wrath of the Righteous and a lot of the ones for Kingmaker, they have the original characters for Kingmaker in it too, and not just the heroes. You could play as villains, you could play as a troll if you wanted. That is actually kind of funny. There would be no racial bonuses or anything, of course, but the option to use those character images is there, including the Stag Lord. So it's actually very interesting to see all this. And there's just like everything in here pretty much, including a couple of kitsune, it looks like. I'm sure that somebody is probably going to at one point or another mod in the cat folk races and the rat folk races, just because I know that those are pretty big. But for right now, we're just playing this without any mods, as Geral, a paladin of Shalin, and we're going to see how this goes, and we're going to take a look at all the new updates and all the bug fixes and everything else that's come in, and probably find a bunch of new bugs, as is always the case with betas. So, let's get this started. Let's have some fun. I'm playing as a very basic paladin. No uniqueness to the paladin, really. I'm going to be going down kind of a really heavy attack sort of build for Glaive. Following kind of Shalin. And that should be about it. If you notice, my stats are kind of... I don't have anything in 18 at the moment. I put 2 more points into intelligence instead. I'm going to be spending my first 2 +1s on increasing charisma up to 18. That way I'll be capable of attacking or not attacking, but be capable of using my spells properly in a lot of situations. So, let's get this started. It should be good. Give it just a second to load up. There we go. And opening cutscene. I see it hasn't changed. Still at the festival. Oh, and I found a glitch. I have found immediately there's an error.
Hey, somebody! We got a wounded fighter. Can we get a healer over here?
I have immediately spotted an error. There is a talking cape.
My, would you look at this? But why would you drag a wounded fighter into the middle of the festival square? Couldn't he be carted off somewhere else, like, oh, I don't know, an infirmary? Or an accommodating ditch?
Make room, everyone! Step back! Now, what's the matter? What happened to him? The wound looks nasty. Who did this to him?
I am actually noticing that there seems to be a couple of errors immediately with the capes. As is usual, no cape. But Holren's cape seems to be a little glitchy when he moves around. I'm not sure what might be causing that. Also, if you notice over here, there is indeed a floating cape. That is supposed to be a person. I guess the model didn't quite load properly. Well, beta is beta.
Demons, Prelate. We found her barely alive outside the walls of Canabris.
Yeah, there's a person there, and it's actually an important person. It's just listed as guard, but there should be someone there.
The walls, you say? Enemy doesn't usually stray so close to the city. Must fortify the defenses. And you, hold fast. Don't die. We'll see you right.
Medic, please.
We'll get you patched up now. But first, you there, guard. Take his weapons. Bearing arms is not permitted during the festival. Wounded or not, everyone must abide by the rules. He can get his things back after the festival.
Medic, why are you taking my torch? It's the only thing I've got, apparently.
O Inheritor, leader of our troops, the sharpened edge of our blades and the unyielding strength of our armor, Iomade, I beseech you, grant your mercy. Heal his wounds.
Yes, Holren. Holren. Won't give up that easily.
Hear, hear. That's the Crusader spirit. My powers are not enough here. Someone call for Terendelev. You there. Yes, you. Stop dithering and gawping and make yourself useful. Go and get Terendelev.
Prelate, surely there is somebody else here better suited to running errands.
I'll get her! Terendelev! Has anyone seen Terendelev?
You read water and made you think of Walter. Ah, yeah.
Be quick about it before it's too late. Now, who are you? I don't remember seeing you before, and I have an excellent memory for faces.
I'm Geral. Perhaps you've heard of me?
That's the first I've heard of that name.
Seriously?
Who are you then? What's your business in the city?
Welp. Oh dear. It's gonna be one of those cases.
My dear Prelate, please, for the sake of the festivities, stop interrogating this poor man. He has been through enough already. Go on. I'll take care of him.
Someone's dying over there. I don't know if you heard that in the background.
All right, as you wish. You are our protector, and a dragon at that. So I shall defer to your wisdom. But be on your guard. I've been informed he was wounded near Canabris. That means the demons are prowling just outside the walls, and the city is crawling with their spies. Others may be able to relax on this holiday, but not you or I. Not the defenders of this city.
Sir, I want to point this out. Yes, I was wounded outside the walls, but I also might have just been straight shanked by somebody. You do understand that there's more than demons that hurt people, right? Gravity hurts people on a regular basis. There goes that cape again. Oh, jeez. It's flickering all over the place.
grudging grip of pain. Cast off the veil of suffering flesh. Let light and life go forth in triumph to repel the skulking shade of death. There.
Huh. Now that I think about it, Holren, you used Cure Critical Wounds to heal me. But I needed a restoration spell. Could you not have cast Restoration? Again, it is Restoration Greater, so I guess that actually does have a secondary effect to it, doesn't it? Let me actually take a look at that really quickly while we have the scene paused. Restoration. And then Greater Restoration. Yeah, get back, yep. Restores any temporary negative levels. It works like Lesser Restoration. Restores all damage or drain from all ability scores. Yeah, I probably would have... he probably could have cast a Restoration spell, come to think of it. Well, shit. God damn it, Holren. Thank you for helping me.
I accept your thanks, but my work is not yet done.
Who are you?
My name is Terendelev. I am the protector of this city.
And you're really a dragon.
You don't believe me? Perhaps I should retake my true form and engulf this square with my ice breath to win your trust. Pay no mind to my current guise. I appear this way when I walk among the people. I would hamper the festivities if I tried to attend in my true form.
Yeah, I imagine that'd be the case.
I do not know yet, and that troubles me. I am not entirely sure what the demons did to you. This wound is no ordinary injury, and it was inflicted by no ordinary weapon. I have rid you of your pain and restored your strength, but only time will allow you to heal fully.
Yeah, I imagine I came in pretty badly wounded, considering what I know about this game already.
Certainly, but be careful. I have managed to get you back on your feet, but I have not healed you fully. Alas, sooner or later, your pain will return. But do not be discouraged. You will recover, I promise you that. Tomorrow, come to the cathedral and say that you are expected by Terendelev, Protector of Canabras. We will find a way to help you. But for now, put this out of your mind and enjoy the festival. They are all too rare in this time of war, and merriment is one of the best medicines.
Well, if she says so, you know. She is a dragon, she knows best. Alright. So let's see here. There's a lot of people here. Oh, there's a box of oranges. Something moving in the box of oranges? Huh? That's not a good sign. Oh, hey, Ember's over here. Forget about that. You say a day, good people. Spare a coin for a hungry belly. Oh. Let's see here. Darren. Arvish now. Just what happens as usual. Seal and the others are over here. Let's make this a day to remember. I do love a festival. And when our victory feast, we'll put this one to shame. Oh, okay, there we go. I thought I might not have coin for this, but he was patting himself down. I thought that maybe there was a moment of, oh shit, I don't have any money. But that was not the case. Oh, Ramian. Grab this piece. Ah, yes, let's punch the dummy. And swing. And of course, the dwarf has to try to show me up. And everything's gone wrong.
Behold, Crusader gods, behold, I
And everything's gone to shit. Pretty fast.
Discari, Lord of Locusts, leave my city!
Oh, his wings are actually animated now. Oh, that's glitchy.
Let the feast begin.
Discari's here. Discari himself. Blimey! One minute we had a dragon, the next, bam, she was gone. What are you gonna do? Fight or flee? If fleeing's your plan, let me help you out. I've got a scroll here with a good protective spell.
I've seen you somewhere before.
Yeah, you have. You owe me your life. I'm the one who found you outside the walls and brought you inside to be healed. I see they patched you up. Good thing they did it before the attack, or else you'd have been done for.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he's supposed to have a model. He did have a model before. I think this is just an error. Either that or they have changed something out and it didn't quite get added in properly. Who's Discari?
Must have got a good drubbing around the head, brother. Discari's a demon lord, the most fearsome enemy of all crusaders and all living things, come to think of it.
What's the situation in the city?
Who knows? Everything's on fire, crashing down around our ears. Place is crawling with demons. Looks like a whole army attacked the city. We're sitting ducks.
Care to lend me a weapon? I'll try to fight the demons.
Sure thing. Here, take this. Best crossbow I've got. The person who made it said it could pierce the hide of a demon lord even. Good luck! Try not to get eaten now!
The halfling's words are drowned out by a terrible rumbling and the rustling of countless tiny wings. Load up the crossbow. Well, if I'm gonna go down fighting, I might as well leave him a scar to remember me by.
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts. Behold, Iomane. Behold the death I sow.
So that could have gone better. Just opening of that one was basically just
The
one thing
silver
after another.
dragon, Terendelev, the defender of Canabras, fell in battle. Hardly surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Discari himself. He willed the land to part and swallow all who dared to stand in his way. But the war was still far from over.
Yeah, that could have gone a lot better. Just going over Geral's day, it's basically just, I was wounded outside the walls of Canabras, brought into Canabras, healed, had a bit of fun at the festival, then the Demon Lord showed up. Not a good day. It's just one thing after the other for this guy. Well, this is different. Yeah, okay, I know all this stuff. Let's see here. Huh. Oh, wait a second. These are Tales of Terendelev. Did they add in the... Okay. Huh. I wonder if they made it possible to get the Golden Dragon routes. I might have to try that now. There's another scale. They're all over the place down here, aren't they? There's probably more up top. If the walls could stop crushing me, that'd be great. That sounds... That is indeed the sound of somebody in pain.
Oh, holy mother of...
And she is pinned to the ground by a couple of weighty boulders.
Hey, stay with me. You actually got pretty lucky. You fell down into a black hole. But at least you're not on your own. You've got a great companion. Everything's going to be just fine. Tell me something. Can you feel your legs?
I feel them all right. When say no to a little less feeling in them. My ankle's killing me, but my back seems to still be in one piece. My head, too.
That's all that matters. Now, we're going to... Hey! Fancy meeting you down here. You're the one that Terendelev healed today, right? You aren't injured, are you? Will you help me get her out from under the boulders?
Yeah, that's okay. I picked up athletics, actually. I'm blacksmith. I only need to roll a 4. Should be fine. I failed. I'm tired now. Well, it's fine now. Yeah, she became fatigued and incurred a temporary penalty to some of her abilities. It's okay, we can just deal with that.
Damn it all. I think it's broken. Oh well, I've had worse. I'll just make myself a splint out of something. Thanks for the help. I wouldn't have lasted long on my own stuck under there. I'm Anevia Tirabade, of the Eagle Watch. I was overseeing security at the festival square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned. What actually happened, though, now that I did not see coming. I don't think anyone could have been prepared for that.
You know, it's not every day that Discari just pops into the middle of a festival and starts swinging the scythe around, so... Yeah, it's kind of hard to prepare for that.
Well, I'm Sela, paladin by the grace of Iomade. I crossed the whole continent to come to Mendev and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now. I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city. Canabres has lost the protection of Terendelev, and of the Wardstone too, looks like. It's a relic without equal. It was placed here personally by Iomade's herald, with the goddess's blessing. I really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there are people dying in the streets.
Maybe we should worry about it a little bit.
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Canabres will never give in. Simple as. Well, we've introduced ourselves. What about you?
Well, I am a paladin just like you, Sela, and I came here to protect this world from evil. This is a unique option because I'm a paladin as well. A smile blossoms on Sela's face. She shakes your hand firmly.
A fellow crusader! Welcome, brother. This is great. I would have been happy to have any companion in this, but it's nice to be stuck down here with somebody who's my kind of crazy.
Look, I'm not gonna be that much of a petty asshole.
It's a good thing you've still got your faith. Because right now, to be totally honest, faith's probably the only thing we do have.
For those that are wondering, I played Geral, the character I'm playing right now, in a Crimson Throne campaign. It's a bit customized, and thanks to actions I have taken, Geral is actually capable of becoming the next king of Corvosa. And Nem is basically saying, as king, you could ban your mother from entering the kingdom. She did ban you from the elf embassy because he was kicked out of the elf embassy. But I'm not that petty.
Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow. The city ain't far, only 30 paces or so. That's if you're going straight up, of course. I'm afraid we're gonna have to go the long way round.
To summarize, there are 3 of us with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware! Anevia, you stay behind us. You're in no fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the 2 of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open sky soon.
Oh, goodness. Nem. She could be unbanned. She apologizes. Oh, boy. Let's see here.
Let's move.
Ah, good. It's my weapons. Maybe Maybe it's something in here. Oh. Okay, so sword, a short spear, that's new, and Everbring torch, flail. Let's grab all that stuff. We'll stick with the sword for now. I will keep this, and also equip this. Yeah, they didn't take my bracers. Alright. Let's keep going forward. I would prefer to have a, oh, hang on a second. What is party formation? Hello. Circle formation.
Who's there?
The fine apparel of this young half-elf woman is torn and stained with blood, dust, and dirt. However, she holds herself with such dignity that you would be forgiven for thinking you were at a high society party and on the dank catacombs under the city. Her fingers grip her rapier hilt with confidence, ready to draw it at a moment's notice. At her feet lies a dead body, so mutilated that at first glance it's hard to tell if it's animal or human.
Relax, friend. We're not demons or cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, all right? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sela, that's Anevia, and this is our new friend. We're looking for a way back to the surface.
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when... I can scarcely believe it. How did all those demons get into the city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And Terendelev, I can't wrap my head around it.
Well, Nami could withstand a strike from a demon lord, not even Terendelev.
I can't argue with that. We're fortunate to be alive, albeit underground.
Discari himself has come to Canabras. There's no mistaking that ugly mug. Terendelev tried to fight him, but what could she do against a near deity? Even the Wardstone was no help. Our city used to be protected by powerful forces, but now...
We've seen how powerless they truly are. Henceforth, we shall have no one but ourselves to rely on, I suppose.
Well, okay, tell me more about yourself.
Who am I? Just an ordinary citizen who decided to take a stroll through the square on the day of the festival. But that's not what you wish to know, is it? You most likely wish to know whether I'll be a burden should you ask me to join your group. No need to worry about that. I can assure you that I am skilled with a rapier, and I also possess some knowledge of magic.
She touches the polished snake skull amulet that hangs around her neck. I'll tell you what happened to this poor man.
I don't know. He must have been in the square when disaster struck. I tried to revive him, but he was already dead, sadly.
He didn't get these wounds from the fall. Be on your guard. Whatever killed him likely hasn't gone far.
Hang on. I think I know him. His name's Aravashniel, the egghead from the library. He was a good lad, even if he was kind of stuck up. May his soul rest in peace.
Well, do you want to join us?
Certainly. Survivors should stick together. It's only sensible. Who knows what else could be prowling about in these caves?
A lot of dangerous things, to be honest. Well, let's keep moving.
That's right. It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
Let's see if this poor bloke has anything useful on him. Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but we kinda need all the supplies we can get right now.
Especially considering that you apparently just randomly got hurt there. Rock fell. I guess you took a rock to the head or something. Yeah, let's see here. So you... Yeah. Okay, so she does actually have an ever-burning torch, but there is also the option of casting the life spell. Oh, wow. She just has dismiss spell. Oh, thank the gods they added this in. Okay. About damn time. Ugh. This allows you to get rid of a spell after combat. It's actually nice. Even in combat. That'll get rid of some of the problems that happen whenever you start casting, like, half of the spells in the game. Can't tell you how many
Save
times I've
the
fallen
last
into my
one
own
for
pit
me.
trap. Let's see here. Oh, your turn first. And yes, I do have the turn-based mode on. You cannot charge due to being fatigued. That's a problem for you. Oh, it hit. That's a surprise, to be honest. Do I dare charge? No, I just move. Turn off power attack, first of all. Power attack in this area is not a great idea. Okay, that thing just straight died. Walk up, stab it.
The world in crimson.
I forgot how murdery you are. You are very murdery. Is there anything I missed on the way over here? No, I did not. Okay. Onward we go. Let's see here.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Can it be the end?
Wow, I'm just down and out. Jeez. I'm at 0 hit points on the dot.
The spirits demand your blood.
These things hit a little harder than I remember. I'm gonna be honest.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
There we go.
March on.
I'll need to be a bit more careful. Does Geral have access to... He only has one Smite Evil. He doesn't have anything that'll give him any real bonuses at the moment.
This is my path.
So I need to be smart about combat.
We will be victorious.
Surprise rounds are very helpful. Unfortunately, I can't charge everything, so... If I go and charge it... Where's your charge? There it is. Ah, yeah, there we go. Oh, come on. You know what? I'll take them at hitting us and not, like, hitting us with any extra effects, to be completely honest. I'd rather take them just doing damage compared to, say, the other option of poisoning us, as they did in Kingmaker. That was a right pain in my ass. I played a rogue there, and I used dexterity for that one. Uh-oh.
They will break against our resolve.
And that did not go well. Okay, another charge. Let's see if we can't get a hit. Well, we got a hit, but... I thought that there would be a little thing that occurred, but there was not. Oh. You blocked my path. Can I not move? Hello? Draw? I can't attack it. Alright. Well, maybe I can attack it if I swap weapons. That's also a no. Okay. I guess that's Geral's turn. Ah, that's an error. Wow. Okay then. Let's just do this.
So this is how it feels.
Okay, now we can attack it.
No glory.
I don't know what happened there. I'm guessing that the game glitched out because of the, it seems to just generally be an issue it has right now. Every time that a new creature comes in, it seems to make the game wonk out a bit. Amelia is unconscious, nothing that she can do. Good hit. And good hit. Rainbow Quartz and Flame Tongue.
We cannot be
Blizzard.
defeated.
Ah, Geral rolled really high in his initiative this time. Go, Geral! Damn it, Geral!
The inheritor.
Your aim
Guide
needs some
my
work.
blade.
It's okay though, we have somebody with better aim than you, apparently. Let's collect all that then, since there is really no need to skin at the moment. It seems like they just give you the item anyways.
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
We're missing one. Hang on. You struggle to make out the man's features in the gloom. As soon as he steps into the circle of light, however, you realize that you have never encountered a creature like this before. The stranger looks like the work of a vivisectionist who attempted to stitch together a lizard and a man.
Wenduag!
The man notices you and freezes, the curling horn protruding his head, casts a malevolent shadow on the cave wall. There's Wenduag.
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
The woman looks just as strange as her companion, like a cross between a cat and a spider. When she catches sight of you, she immediately drops into a fighting stance. Her movements reveal the lethal grace of a wild predator.
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait, they might know what's going on up there.
Well, demons are laying waste to Canabras.
If things are as bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
You didn't come from the direction of the shield maze. Damn it. I couldn't care less about what's happening on the surface, but the maze.
I realize that you guys have your own troubles, but we need to be in Canabras. People are dying up there. Please, show us the way out.
They probably won't.
Tieflings are the descendants of people who sullied themselves by mating with demons. Our ancestors would never sink that low. We are the Underground Crusaders, the children of the Crusade's finest.
Sadly, Underground Crusaders is a bit of a mouthful, so people usually just call us mongrels.
You just love repeating that, don't you, Lan? Mongrels. That's what the Uplanders call us. But we call ourselves Neethers.
No matter what you call us, it's not gonna stop our horns, hooves, or tails from growing.
Well, I've never heard of Underground Crusaders before.
In Canabras, they're called mongrels. People say that they come up to the surface at night and eat anyone foolish enough to wander alone after midnight. To tell you the truth, I thought you guys were just a tale to tell kids at night.
That's human gratitude for you. Our forefathers suffered the consequences of demonic corruption, all to protect Mendev and Golarion. And for what? So we could become monsters used to frighten children.
Yeah, that's a bit of an issue.
Every mongrel has their own take on it. Our chief, for example, thinks of us as something like a reserve military force. He thinks we're standing by until the moment we're needed, and when we emerge on the surface and save the day, all the people will see how good we are, and they'll love us for it. Yeah, he leaves that last part out when he talks about it, of course, but it's easy enough to read between the lines.
Okay, so what is this place?
This is the hall where we remember the glory of our forebears. Sorry about the mess. It doesn't usually look like this, trust me. Sometimes we even wipe the dust off the exhibits.
Yeah, I imagine the rocks falling from the heavens are pretty, bad for cleaning.
This is where the relics of the first Crusaders are displayed. Our lives are short, our glories are quickly forgotten. But this place helps us to remember that we are just as worthy as anyone else, and that our lives are not in vain.
The first Crusaders? You've been down here that long? That's crazy.
Okay, well, what are you doing here?
That's none of your bit.
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold.
I'm guessing they haven't come back yet.
Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Saul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the Underground Crusaders to take up arms. If we get the Holy Sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame and will burn anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, Lan?
Huh. There's actually a little interesting thing at the bottom of this I didn't know about. They recognize the good intentions of the Azadas of Elysium, but view them as misguided children. Similarly, they oppose the lawful evil forces of hell, but credit them with intelligence and believe that they can at least be reasoned into truces or stalemates, and perhaps even redeemed.
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
Linox shrugs and turns away. Yeah. She doesn't want to admit it, but... So, Maze, does it really lead to the surface?
Yes. There are other ways up, but they are far from here. And after the earthquakes, there's a good chance they've collapsed. But the maze... There's a legend among our people that when the walls of the maze fall, that will be a signal for us, the Underground Crusaders, that the time has come to go up to the surface and fight the demons in the final confrontation. Until then, the people say the maze is shielding us from taking rash actions. I'm the only one in our whole tribe to have been in the maze. And even I don't know if it's true. But the further I went in the maze, the fresher the air became. That means that it really must lead to the surface.
When the ceiling and walls started shaking, the young ones in our tribe lost their heads. They figured the maze was going to collapse, so it was time to go up to the surface. They grabbed whatever weapons were on hand and ran off toward the maze. They think the maze is no longer a danger to them. They've been listening to Wendwog too much.
Don't try to blame this on me. Yes, I told them that our people are capable of making our way through the maze.
Oops.
In the future. But I always told them to wait until I had made a map of all the maze's dangers. I warned them 100 times. But it was no use. My words just went in one ear and out the other.
Okay, so Sword of Holy Flame. How did that end up down here? This is kind of a weird place for an angel's sword to end up.
It came here with its owner. A long time ago. 50,000 gongs to be precise.
70 years ago, in Uplander time.
50,000 gongs ago, our forebears found a dead angel here, along with the bodies of his comrades. The tribe gave them a dignified burial, and they were laid to rest with their weapons. But the flaming angelic sword was stuck in a rock, and no one was able to pull it out. It burned to the touch, like real fire. So the rock was placed over the angel's grave. It should be here somewhere.
Maybe the angel will dig himself out and find the sword for us. That might be our best shot in this chaos.
It would be a pretty big help, I will admit.
Lan, watch your tongue.
We'll find the sword faster we work together. I'll help you.
Thanks. An extra pair of eyes can only help. The sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks, swordy. Help us, and in return, we'll get you out of here.
Now we're talking. Let's get to work. It's a good thing we all bumped into each other, isn't it?
What, you want to find the sword quickly so the underground monsters bring you back to the surface? So be it.
And now is the time to save. Because this location has a lot of loot in it, and I don't want to miss it by accident just because of failed perception checks like that one. Which, she failed the perception check, but it's actually a pretty solid chance of somebody finding something. Geral's perception check isn't actually that bad either. It's a +3. It's just hers is a +5. And as for this lore religion check, I think I've actually got the highest chance of this.
It won't work.
Oh, I failed. Well, it's fine. Don't need to really know about that.
What's that?
It's just a few extra experience points, really.
Let us be off.
Hello there. More grinding stones. Usually there's a bunch of items.
Something.
Oh wait, nope.
What
There we
do
go.
we have here?
That one's the thing that has the sword in it. I just had to go and take a look around and find the other loot that was in the area, like this. More gems. Is there anything else down here? No. Okay. Time to pull the sword from the stone and claim the destiny. A little bit of a janky camera movement there. Alright. A strange flash pierces the gloom, and Geral feels drops of searing blood run down his chest. The wound healed by Trendlev reopens and weeps scarlet, but there's no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears, a cave chamber. This one or another one entirely. Geral's heartbeat quickens, and a stream of thoughts suddenly bursts into his mind. Thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery. They betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, my trusted friends, the people I swore to protect. The people for whom I descended from heaven and came to this turbulent mortal world. There they are, up ahead, in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? They believe I am about to die from their traitorous blows? Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl with a golden braid lies on the rocks, clutching her slashed side. She refused to join with the traitors and paid dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. Whilst I still have strength, I must. While recognizing the foreign origin of these thoughts, Geral intuits that he can control them somehow. Let's try to heal the wounded girl. A spark of healing magic illuminates the eerie, murky scene before Geral. The wounded girl opens her eyes and whispers, "Lauriel, you said that everything was going to change soon. You said you and the other warriors of heaven would be leaving us on a grand mission to stop the demons forever. Is that true?" The frenzy of foreign thoughts comes faster and faster, like a rushing river, and images flash by one after another. A priestess in colorful robes observing the stars. A young female paladin praying, clutching her gold-glowing sword. A majestic golden-winged angel gazing into the distance, his face covered by a helmet, but his voice ringing clearly. "Only if you're willing, and only if you're ready. There is no going back." "And don't waste your strength healing me," the girl whispers. "Your mission is more important. You take care. It is near." There in the vision, the darkness in the cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears from within its depths. A vague shadow, an outline, a nightmare come to life. A wave of odious chirping and rustling emanates from the shadow, the sound piercing like hot irons lancing through flesh and bone. The traitors fall to their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy. The wounded girl thrashes in her death throes. The yawning chest wound burns white hot. Geral's head pounds with pain, and it is no longer clear whose pain it is. The person called Lauriel who sent the vision, or the one unlucky enough to receive it. The second page. So Geral's was a +5. Or I could go Knowledge Arcana. I think we'll go with the will. Geral is determined to fight off the illusion. I got it. The force of the attack, though originating in a vision, is terrifying, but Geral is stronger. He shakes off the pain and torpor, but alas, the one who sent the vision cannot claim the same. He is broken and exhausted. A monstrous shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real. It exists only in the strange vision or memory, but the thrill of fear it provokes is more than real. The shadow features starkly resemble those of Discari, the terrifying demon lord. And in moving as swift as thought itself, the monster's hand is wrapped around the throat of the one they called Lariel. The foolish angel. The foolish angel. No, angel. Struggling on the rocks, like a fly with its wings torn off, intones the shadow. Its voice changes as it moves, shifting from a quiet whisper to a sonorous shout, becoming young, then old and quavering. Where is your goddess, angel? Where is her self-assured herald? How is it that you are dying here alone, so far from the light of your heaven? A strange calm envelops the thoughts of the one called Lariel. He recognizes who stands before him, and he knows he will never bow down before this enemy. The flaming sword flares to life in his hand. Bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam through stained glass. Slash. The blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl, releasing his grip on Lariel's throat. The angel falls back heavily on the rocks. His vitality is ebbing, but his pride remains undiminished. He grips the sword, and with his last burst of strength, plunges it into the rock. Geral senses that the vision is fading, the rush of thoughts diminishing like a river running dry. The last thing he hears is this. You will kill me, monster, this I know. But one day, someone will come here and raise up my sword. They will raise it up and save and protect the innocent. The vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of colors. Geral does not hear the final words, but he seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. The words fly from his lips, and with them, something else. The heat blazing in Geral's chest fades away. The edges of the scarlet wound close, leaving not a scar behind. Looking down, Geral sees the flaming sword in his hand, or rather its outline, the memory of what the sword looked like. With a final surge of warm and soothing light, the sword vanishes, and the light is drawn into his hand. Geral senses that it will return. All he needs to do is call it.
Hey, are you all right? You were kinda glowing just now.
Sela kneels before the light, offering up a prayer to Oyomade.
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
I think I saw the memories of Lariel, the angel who died here.
Lariel? That really was Lariel? The angel from the legends. The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
I like how that's his thought process here, just like, yeah, no, the chief's gonna be happy about that. They got, knocked over a can. The chief will be happy about that.
You. Thousands of gongs and no one's been able to touch it. And now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood, no different to us. Get the sword and start talking about visions.
Now, Wentwog, don't be a sore loser. He is clearly different from us. The sword appeared before him, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff, because he doesn't carry our mongrel taint. Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that. I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the Abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier.
I revealed the light of heaven. It seems I can control it.
That is just... wow, I mean, that's amazing! Heaven has truly blessed you.
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Yes, it's similar. But this light is more... golden? Chief Sol needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then, the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Canabras.
These to your chief, and I'll decide if I'm going to help you or not.
Let's go. We'll take the short route. Well, the only route, really.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get around down here. Oh, good, it's a mobility check. That thing that none of us really have, except for, I think, Lon. Let me see. You have a +5, he has a +7, I have a 0, you have a -7, a +1. Yeah, okay. Lon, don't fuck this up.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
You did it, Lon. You did it. You actually really did it. Jeez, you had like a not insignificant chance of failure. Oh. Here we go again.
I tire of waiting.
For 1 hour. Charge.
You'll make a fine trophy.
I have some concerns over who said that.
They'll beg me to stop.
Well, yeah, that's a thing. Looks like I can't charge it, but I can move up and attack it normally. Alright, Lon. You could just snipe this spider and kill it, probably. There you go. And then as for you, you can't charge, right? Because you are fatigued. It's a slight problem.
No match for me.
Oh, I actually killed it in one shot. That's a surprise. A Bezoar, a caustic mole, and a fairy mushroom. Two fairy mushrooms, in fact. There's apparently a thing here in the rubble I can get across. I should give this a shot, but I think I'll save first, just on the off chance that there's like something that's going to kill me on the other side. Because there's a solid chance of that.
Forget it.
Lon, I swear. What was the check? Oh, you rolled a 1.
The mongrel did it.
There we go.
Follow me.
I'll bathe in your blood.
Ah, that's different. I don't... Well, small earth elementals. I think those were here before. I just don't recall quite properly. Oh, was that within point blank shot? Might not have been. He coming. He dead. he was coming, and then he was dead. I think we'll just have you total defense for now. Oh wait, we can't even do that, can we? Battle spirit, not useful. Right. Let us just end your turn. No, wait, I'll delay until after it approaches.
You won't survive me.
And there's a reason that I did that. Because I know better than to waltz up to the thing that would smack me and kill me in one shot. Let it approach us. And yeah, see, like I said, better idea is just to let it approach us.
Into the fray.
Oh, for the love of... Kill it! Thank you, Geral.
What's that there?
Ah, Wand of Cure Light Wounds. That's actually handy. Back across the rubble. Well, do what? No. What spells do you have? You have Divine Zap. Divine Zap. I forgot about that. I zapped it. It's gonna hit me. Yeah, and it... Why does the young giant fly have sneak attack? That's odd.
They'll beg me to stop.
Well, that worked. I'm starting to wonder if maybe they turned off the body parts thing for these bugs.
I'm wounded.
Usually when you get hit by a critical hit, you either explode them or you take off a body part. It's looking like right now they have deactivated that for bugs. Yeah, I know how attacks work. I have played Pathfinder. I know how this goes. Ah.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Awkward. I can't even target that one. Can we charge it? Yeah, we can. Oh, no, we can't.
Now, what is that?
I guess we'll just shoot the back line one, because that one apparently landed a bit late. Also, let's move you up a bit, so you can get into the 30-foot range and get some extra bonuses on your attacks. Well, just fuck this step forward, I guess.
Make every strike count.
Ooh.
So this is how it feels.
Good kill shot.
No glory without risk.
We're not going to be able to take this thing down this turn, unfortunately, due to the distance and everything else. Oh, I can't actually charge it. I got it. That works. Okay. Kama Pearl, Masterwork Greatsword, and a Light Shield. When I glance at Lon, who is fixing his slipped bowstring, and quickly walks over to you. Her cat-like eyes glow from beneath her hood. Listen here, you. I don't know who you are or where you come from, but you and I are the only two people here who see things clearly. That's why I'm asking you, don't show the light of heaven to Soul. Well, Lon is sure that the light of heaven should be shown to the mongrels. Lon, Window-Egg says in a guttural, husky snarl unfurls in her throat. He wants to play the hero. His first idea, if you remember, was to grab the sword and run headlong into the maze. Does that sound like a plan to you? To me, it sounds like suicide. The worst part is that the tribe might actually take his words to heart and follow where he leads. I thought you considered the mongrels to be great warriors. The descendants of great warriors. I believe that my people are worthy of greatness, that we are strong and could do many things. That's why we were chased down here. We scared people. But it's one thing to go hunting in the caves, and another to fight in the shield maze. Window-Egg leans closer, her pupils dilating. I've been there. I spent my whole life training so I could make it through all the way to the end. There were more of us trackers at the start. We were young and stupid. What's a couple of monsters when there's a whole world out there waiting for us? That's what we thought. But we weren't prepared. The maze isn't just a physical challenge. It's cunning and full of traps. It's dark as a primordial night, and if you close your eyes and listen, you hear whispers right behind you, and soft singing in the distance that seems to rise and fall with the beating of your heart. Window-Egg looks away. I had to learn from my friends' mistakes. I had to step over their bodies and go further. I don't want to have to do that again. And it will happen again if a crowd of ill-prepared fighters burst into the maze with no idea where they're going, all because Lon believes that a glowing sword will solve all our problems. Don't you want to save the kids lost in the maze? I do want to, but I'm not going to risk the future of our tribe for the sake of a few stupid kids. Chief Soul is hesitant, and for good reason. He also understands how dangerous this is for the tribe. Lon's the only one who benefits from these childish games of heroism. I'll go alone if I have to, and find them, or whatever's left of them, without any heroics, relying only on myself, risking only my own life. You and your friends, you can come with me. Perhaps we can make it to the end of the maze together and find the way out to the surface. I'll think about it. Let's go. Window-Egg nods. Don't show the chief the light, and I'll lead you through the shield, through the maze to the surface. I swear it. Like I should just hobbled over due to the way that the game works. Yeah, I know how to leave the location. I just did that. Give it a moment. Here we go. Oh, they customized the Mongols a bit more. This one's a bit more gnomish. And there's a bit more of a draconic one.
Onwards.
Wow, they are very different. They're each like actually kind of customized. That's nice. Used to be that they just had like one kind of singular model type. Oh, ooh, they gave him an actual model. Oh yeah, this guy's voice. Your first impression of the Mongol village is of a squalid dump, with the odors to match. Unblinking, glowing eyes watch you from the gloom, and deformed shadows slope between the huts. You see some mongrels gutting white, eyeless fish, while others are repairing fishing nets. All the signs of normal village life, but tense expectation hangs in the air. Oh, here I go again. Heavy-set, aged mongrel slowly shuffles his way towards you. The hair on his head grows in limp, wispy strands, and his face has a distinctly rat-like appearance with pronounced teeth. You hear a rattling sound in his chest with every breath he takes. One of his eyes is white, fully scarred by cataracts, while the other gleams with moisture. Uplandish. End times are upon us, indeed. Chief Soul, we found the Angel's Sword, and we found the one who could wield it. Lon points at you. He had a vision, and now the Angel's Sword is somehow inside him. Gather the tribe. Anyone who can hold a weapon. The young ones are still alive. We can go save them. Soul raises his hand with ragged, broken fingernails. Ah, Lon. Always dreaming, always talking. You're too hasty for your own good. It's going to get you in trouble. An uplander with the light to heaven. That's too good for us. Our kind don't have good things happen. There's always a catch. Lon trusts people because he likes to believe. Isn't that right, Lon? I'm the chief. I don't work on faith. Show the light. Dialogue options restricted by mythic paths. Yeah, I know about that. Basically, if I don't have a mythic path, I can't select a particular path or particular choice. Window X stares at you intently, like a cat watching a bird, and shakes her head in warning. Maybe the light. Lon speaks the truth. The heavenly flame flares to life at your unspoken command. Bright, pure, dancing with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam passing through stained glass. The mongrels abandon their tasks and stare, transfixed. The light is bright, but not blinding. It is warm, but its warmth is soul deep. Soul is silent for a while. Tears are streaming down his wide, pale face, but the old man doesn't even care to wipe them away. So it's true. The angel did not forsake us. No. He came back from the dead. He came to save our children. Lon gives you a nod of thanks. The scaled half of his face is indifferent, but the human half is visibly relieved, as if he wasn't sure all this time that you would support him. Windowag hisses at you like an angry cat. See these fishermen and these hunters, these husks of men and women? Their blood will be on your hands. We have the blessing of the angels. We will survive and help the young tribesmen. Idiot, you see a bright light and now you think even the maze is no match for you? You always think the worst, Wendu. We're not on our own in this anymore. We've got allies. Well, a couple at least. But one good fighter's worth 10 bad ones. Yeah, the right of it, Lon. But we're neithers. We're going to wait. I sent a messenger to summon all the tribes. It will take time, yes, but they will all come. They will all come for the light. Wait, Lon. Wait, Uplanders. Rest a while in one of our huts. Our home is your home. Lon sighs. Alright, Chief. Understood. Let's hope that a few hours isn't the difference between life and death for those kids. If they ask me what took us so long, I'll tell them it was your decision. Windowag only grits her teeth in silence. And we leveled up! I have access to lay on hands now. I needed that. God. Increase that, increase that, increase that. Alright. Good so far. Lay on hands on myself and on others. And Divine Grace. That's actually going to be really helpful. Let's see here. So for you, Sela, they put your skills like this. Alright, yeah, you're about the same as me. Spirit Hunter, they gave you Ice Plant. We have Longbow, Precise Shot. Oh, nice. And that's it. You also have Weapon Focus, nice. You're just a basic fighter, you get Deadly Aim. They really should have made you a hunter. I don't know why they haven't. Oh well. Let's see. As for your feats, I want to take a look at this. Okay, they gave her weapon finesse early on. Alright, that's good. That's actually really good. Used to be that she would just focus on strength and that was it. She doesn't have dex to damage just yet, but she can get that. That's not too hard to get. Now that I think about it, are there any other items I could put into different places? There's braces of armor I could give her. No, she's actually got some good stuff. Oh, I like how it shows that this is locked. That's actually nice. Do I have any armor on? I don't, which is why I've been taking so many hits. Padded armor it is. It's light, but it's armor. Oh, and there's some healing potions here too. Should have known that. Inflict light wounds. That's gonna be about it. Let me order this though. There we go. Oh, there's a Masterwork Greatsword. I could equip that. That actually works out. Okay, that's actually an interesting way to hold that. Huh. It looks like it's different than when he's holding the crossbow. Crossbow is definitely different. Huh. Grab the loot. There we go. Alright. I'm going to take a look around the village because there's bound to be people in here that... well, there might be some new stuff and might be some new things to talk to, that kind of thing. Then there's probably plenty of loot all over the place around here, just knowing how Pathfinder tends to work. Hello there. Finally, someone from the surface. I was beginning to lose hope. Oh yeah, this guy. I don't know if I want to try to mimic his voice. Probably don't. Nobly man in expensive but not ostentatious clothes approaches you. His face is peppered with several healed cuts and bruises and twisted in an expression of extreme discontent. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Horgus Gwyrm. Yes, that Gwyrm. You no doubt have heard of me. If you spent any time at all in the city, I have a business proposition for you. Well, your name tells me nothing. Who are you? You truly are freshly arrived in the city, then. You couldn't have picked a worse time, that's for certain. Only just arrived, and the city has been razed to rubble. You should know that you are looking at one of the richest and most distinguished men in Kenabris. It may not be as well known as certain swaggering loudmouths who spend their not lives traipsing from one ball to the next. But the Gwyrm Trading Company is one of the pillars of the city. I'll have you know. Did you see the marquees in the square? I paid for those. Tried any festival delicacies? You have Horgus Gwyrm to thank for that. How did you end up here? For a moment, Horgus' eyes focus on Camellia before his gaze returns to you. Like everyone else, down I went when that accursed beetle clawed the ground in twain beneath our feet. I'm lucky I didn't break my neck in the fall, and I'm doubly lucky that I didn't encounter any subterranean cockroaches on my blind wanderings, and instead came across hunters from the settlement. Although I must say that when I first glimpsed their physiognomies, my life flashed before my very eyes. But they turned out to be decent chaps. Frightening to look at, but able to keep a bargain. You don't speak... I can't really say that, because he got terrified by them. It's not like he's speaking poorly of them. It's basically just, you know, they're decent chaps. What kind of business proposition? I don't know what is happening on the surface right now, but I'm determined to find out. You have no intention of seeing out the rest of your days in this village, I suspect. We must find a route back to the surface, to the city, if there's anything left of it. I'm a moderately pious man, and I don't mind relying on the help of a person who has the favor of the gods, especially with so many demons looking around. You are strong, and it will be of no trouble to you. But I, alas, am not as fit as I once was. I can't go crawling about the through caves playing at scouts. My proposition is simple. Lead me back to the city, and I shall pay you 1,000 gold coins. I suggest we help this man. It is good to have friends among the Kennebrus elite. Deal. Splendid. In the meantime, I shall sit here in the village. Wait to go. Go on, go on. Don't forget our agreement. When you find the way out, be sure to tell me.
Let us be off.
And time to loot the village. As is usual in these campaigns. Usual for this particular party, I should probably say. Or this particular game. It's not like it's not like it's a GM that's looking over my shoulder just like, are you sure you want to take that? The villagers will be pissed. They'll remember this. We should have grabbed that. Let's chat with Anevia. This tragedy may not have happened if you'd spent less time surveilling honest citizens and more time tracking the real spies and demon worshippers. Brilliant idea. How come I didn't think of that? Now, if one of the cultists would tell us they were cultists, then we wouldn't have to waste our time investigating honest citizens who decide to go all cloak and dagger right under our noses. Horgus and Nevia sit some distance apart, sniping at one another in an idle fashion that testifies to their long acquaintance and mutual dislike. When they notice you, they quickly fall silent. What's the bad blood between you two about? It's an old matter. Miss Terabade here had the notion of spying on me, then rummaging through my goods. I ask you, do I look like a cultist? Cultists don't tend to look like cultists, you know. That's kind of the whole problem. And you, Mr. Gorham, built a whole secret operation of buying and smuggling into the city, what was it? Oh yeah, magical weapons! How was I supposed to know that all the rigmarole with middlemen was so you could anonymously donate supplies to the crusade? Don't you see? I have a reputation to uphold, one that I value most highly. Horgus Gorham is a hard-nosed businessman, not a good fairy from a tale. Yes, I care about my city. Yes, I wish to see that its defenders, my defenders, were well-fed and healthy and well-armed. But to make those donations openly was unthinkable. I might as well hang a sign outside my door welcoming in every sponger, leech, and parasite in the city. I appreciate your help for the crusade. No jokes, you're an alright bloke. But carrying on the secret dealings in a city that's teeming with cultists is a huge pain in the backside for us lot whose job it is to keep an eye on that sort of thing. Right, and Nebia, how's the leg? The girl scrunches up her nose. Well, it hasn't fallen off yet, so that's good. They bandaged me up all nice and smeared some sticking stuff on the wound, so it looks like I'm gonna live. They said wait a day and I'll be right as rain. So I'm waiting. What do you think is happening in the city now? Perhaps the city is no more. If Discari himself appeared, there's no telling how bad things are. Can you hold off on writing our obituaries just yet? The city's full of fighters. And besides that, it's barely a stone throw from Neurosian. I think our people will hold on. Long enough for reinforcements to come from the Queen. This ain't Discari's home turf. He's gonna have to retreat or else fight off the whole Mendevian army. What do you think of the Mongols? I thought they were just a story. The sort of thing drunks in the taverns would come out with. Now I discover that it's true. Well, what could I possibly think of them? The poor creatures are most unfortunate, with their faces and their minds so deformed. It's a miracle they're even alive. The part that boggles my mind is that they're the descendants of the first Crusaders. All these years, they've been living beneath our feet, in caves, in the dirt. If I'd known the legends about them were true, I'd have dedicated my life to getting them out of this place. To what end? The people of Kennebrus would have stoned them on sight, and Prelate Holrun would have had them tossed on the pyre en masse. Whatever the ills of this place, it is their home. How long do you think they would have survived on the surface? Oh, what are you going to do when you get back to the surface? I'm going to go home. Last I knew, I owned a very fine mansion. I shall see if it's still standing, or if I am now homeless. I'm going to find Neribeth. She's my wife and the leader of the Eagle Watch. As long as she lives, she won't allow Kennebrus to fall. Right, so we have to go. Go on then, and don't dilly-dally. The sooner we get out of here, the likelier we are to find some people still alive up there. Take care of yourself. Sounds like a plan. Oh yeah, you're a vendor. I could sell all my shit to you. You have a... Like, they have fascinating differences in appearance. I love it. The new Mongol models are great. Some of them have wings, some of them like just have horns. It's actually fantastic. You there, a tall woman with a face deformed by an enormous swelling smile, smiles broadly at you, showing off her double row of small sharp teeth. Oh dear, sharp teeth. You, from the surface. You must be tough to make it all the way here. Never thought I'd see the day. Call me Dira, let's trade. Who are you? The people around me here call me all sorts. Dira the Hoarder, Dira the Coin, Dira the City Girl. Like that's a bad thing. I trawl the caves picking up all kinds of things from the surface that wash down here through your sewers. I trade all kinds of junk for food and clothes. But I only part with my best finds for coins. Got no coins? Forget what money is? Well, then I have no use for you. If you want city goods, you need to pay for them with gold, like city folk. Why are you so eager to trade with me? Because everybody here are just like animals now. Dira yells with surprising anger before being overcome with coughing. Wiping her mouth, she continues. Our forefathers living in the city, like you, our people loved to reminisce about armies, knights, crusades, but I couldn't care less about that. Savages with clubs can fight a war. Only civilized folk can buy and sell. They've all forgotten what trading is. They've forgotten the value of gold. They barter hides for plant roots and go on about the feats of the Crusaders. Who cares about them? I don't need help remembering. I have coins and I have things to sell. Now let's trade like proper city folk. Alright, let's see here. Bulk selling is apparently the new option to get rid of any of the garbage stuff that you have. When you can even set it so that it sells off other stuff. Nice. What else is there? Caustic mold. Oh, I can make this to brew. Caustic mold is used in potions. Oh dear. The potions in Pathfinder have to taste terrible, given what goes into them. Caustic mold, bone meal, bezoar, whatever the hell this thing is. Fairy mushrooms. Well, fairy mushrooms actually probably taste okay. They probably get you high. A crooked paw is apparently required. It's weird stuff. Thick pads. This gives... This is just like they get caught in the padding. Oh, man. Forgot about that weapon. Other than that, there is just a hide armor and leather armor. Hide armor would reduce my maximum movement to about, like, 25, I think? It's not bad, but I prefer to have something mithril that's at medium. Or boots that increase my movement speed. Either one. Quiver of cold iron ammunition. Purifying solution. Mutated fish. Not really anything I want right now. Bastard sword is actually pretty good, but it's exotic. Like Bastard sword is basically 1d10 damage, and it's just one-handed in this game, unlike in the Kingmaker game where it was two-handed. Not really anything I'd want, honestly. But we could sell her that stuff and head off from there.
Follow me.
Pick up all the other goods. That's the location where I could rest. But before that, let's make sure that we get everything in the camp. There was apparently a glitch, by the way, that is actually kind of funny. Apparently it used to be that what you could do in order to gain more like loot and stuff in an earlier version, you could reload the save. And really reloading the save in an area makes it so that you could re-loot items.
Onwards.
So there's a couple of hilarious things that you could have possibly done with that. I got the fish. It's mutated fish, but it's still fish. Ah, goodness. It's probably more fish. It's more fish. See, like, there's a couple of hilarious things you could do with that. Like, if you did it in a couple of the treasure rooms, you could just generate infinite wealth pretty easily, because it would let you retake from containers in the area. Messenger returned. The tribes are gathering at the entrance of the maze. Our people have already gone there. I've already warned Nebia and that old guy who won't even acknowledge me. Take your time. There's no rush. The most important people always show up late. Mom looks around. Everything's going to plan, but one thing's bothering me. Wonder why it's gone. All the tribes? So a whole army is marching on the maze then? By Mongol standards, yes. But don't be too disappointed when you see the reality. There aren't many of us who could hold a weapon. If you are still who could do any damage with one. What do you think happened to Windowag? Lon shakes his head. I don't know. She was always stubborn. Maybe she decided she could do it all on her own. I hope she comes back. We'll struggle without her, and she'll struggle without us. No matter how hard she tried to deny it. But what about Nevia and Horgus? Are we just going to leave them here? Once we've cleared the maze, the way ahead will be safe. Nevia's in no state to fight, and that Horgus guy, he doesn't look like he'll shift an inch unless we roll out a red carpet all the way to the exit. Still, are you sure that the maze is the only way to the surface? Lon nods. There was another passage, the one I used with my dad when we left and then came back. The chief back then, he found it and filled it in, to stop anybody else from going against the ancestors' wishes. And what the ancestors wanted was for everyone to go through the maze. I'm not sure of anything right now, but we don't have a choice. We can only go forward. There were other passages, but they're far from here. And with all these earthquakes, who knows what condition they're in now. So our best bet is the maze. If it doesn't lead anywhere, then we can consider our next move. Well, let's go. There's no time to lose. Let's go. But before we do, thank you. I was so happy I forgot to thank you before. But you've done something no one else has in a long time. You've given the Mongols hope. It's like we're starting to believe that we're worth something now. That we have the power of the angels on our side. Lon's face grows sullen. It won't change anything, of course. But at least you'll help us save the young ones, hopefully. Let's go through the main gate. The straight road is the shortest. Alright then. Straight road is the shortest one. I like how there's just like one Mongol here. He's just like, yeah, no, keep going ahead. I'm just going to keep an eye on the town. Make sure no bugs attack. I'm sure that things will probably go horribly wrong at the village at some point or another. Ah, yeah, the formation. That is the tricky one. Oh, I don't know what happened there. That was odd. Let's see here. Do I want to use this formation? Do I want to... Star formation? Triangle? Hammer formation is probably better for this particular group. She is wearing lighter armor, but she does actually have armor. Compared to Lon, who can't wear any.
Adventures await.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
It occurs to me I'm charging this thing with a great sword. This is going to go horribly wrong for it.
That's how you hit them.
That went really well. Wow, 28 versus its HP. Dealt 19 damage on that hit.
Into the fray.
You've crossed the wrong mark.
And it's dead. It still gives us the monitor lizard scales. I'm sure that's an error, because I'm not supposed to be getting that unless I skin it, but... Because these guys are here. Let's actually... Oh, there we go. The tribes are gathering. Soon we will attack. How long can we wait? The other tribes haven't turned up yet. We're going to wait for them. Just another while longer. So the preparations will take the best part of a day. Let's go take a look in the maze and ourselves and see what's what. Advanced scouting party, got it. Before we do that, so let's
we should move.
Let's clear out the back area.
We are the light.
Oh, please hit it and do a lot of damage. I want to see this thing go flying. Okay, I didn't make it go flying, but I did cut off a wing. That's new. Yeah, Lon, just go ahead and approach. I don't see any enemies so far. There's one. It didn't attack me because it couldn't get close enough in time.
We won't falter.
Oh.
Follow me.
Geral is just getting his revenge on the flies. It's kind of like it's a makeshift boat here with it's like a gondola almost, but I don't see any loot over here. Unfortunately, just the XP I got from that, which is fine. More XP is always a good thing. I should check your spell book, actually. Yeah, I thought so. Forgot to give you a Cure Light Wound spell. Oh well. Actually, maybe sleep is a better idea right now. Before I hit that. Yeah, sleep is a better idea right now because you can knock out early level demons like that. Yeah. Okay.
March on.
Let's actually save here. We'll overwrite that area. There we go.
It is done.
Yeah, Geral's gonna make that easily enough. He has a +9 modifier. Base relief of Baphomet, Demon Lord, Lord of the Minotaurs, and Lord of the Labyrinth. Makes sense, considering this location is a maze. I see that the enemy is as blind as ever. Also, that tiny dog is very upset. I imagine that there's a squirrel that's in front of the window again.
I'll make my own legend.
Yet another obstacle.
I could have charged him, but let's be honest here. That guy needed to die. He had a glaive. I want his glaive. Charge the Neophyte Sharpshooter, please. The wizard is dangerous, but I'll leave the wizard to take it. Oh, jeez. You pinned him to the rock lawn. You pinned him to the rock. Ow. You dealt a slight amount of damage to me.
The spirits demand your blood!
That's not okay.
This is my path.
I think it's the back button. Yeah, there we go. I remember back button just selects everything. Glaive! Oh, wait.
Let us be off.
Alright, who has a good lockpicking skill? Oh, you have a fantastic lockpicking skill. Okay. Pick the lock, please.
I hope you appreciate this.
Got it. Anything else? There's this thing over here. Potions, including mage armor. Actually, that's actually nice. Alright, let's see here. So we got a bunch of gear. Including a chain shirt, which, if I'm going to be honest, I kind of want Geral to wear instead of his current armor. The leather armor is nice, but not really what I want. Anything else? There is the glaive. Let me take a look at the glaive and compare it to... it's a little bit less damage possible. 1 to 10, 2 to 2d6. But it has reach is the thing. So that's actually the good thing about weapons in this game. I'll go ahead and equip that glaive. It's actually a nice looking glaive. Ooh, it's masterwork? Oh, it is masterwork. I like the design. Damn. This is a masterwork greatsword. Let me just take a look at that. It doesn't look too bad. It looks a little bit cut up as it should, but it looks pretty good. Glaive, though, looks fantastic. I like it. A little bit of, like, marring on the blade is a bit concerning, but oh well. Then I also got these other weapons here. A heavy crossbow. Regular sword. Not much else, honestly. Oh, right. Braces of armor, +1. That works. They keep giving us camping supplies and rations. I keep forgetting we don't need these. Right. They weigh a lot. They cost nothing. Because the game is not supposed to have them. They still haven't removed those items yet.
What's that?
Okay, that's a trap. Good thing Geral spotted that. Trap can't be disarmed directly. Right, I need to disarm it over here. Don't trigger the trap.
I am helpful, am I not?
Elemental Essence. Interesting. Hello? Oh, hi!
There is no greater satisfaction than overcoming a challenge. That is
Save the last
This
one for
poor
me.
cultist is just gonna get messed up in the corner. Oh, I missed. It's fine though, because of the way that this works. Thanks to having a reach weapon, we can actually charge him multiple times.
Sacrifice.
Well, okay, I guess I didn't. I should have charged him still there, but oh well. Can't charge him.
The light take you!
Endure this!
Good hit. That's at least a hit.
Go for their hearts.
There we go.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
There we go.
We will win this war.
Pick up his items, please. There we go. Geral, actually, what is your stats? Did I put you at... Yeah, you have dexterity 0. I should have thought about that. I don't know. I just remembered that I could have given him combat reflexes and then he would be capable of hitting multiple enemies at once. I need to remember that. Oh well. Once I get to the main town, I could probably swap out. I could redo him. And then give him extra dexterity.
I am finished.
Rituals, demon worship. Yeah, we're in the demon worshippers area. Also, there's apparently an item over here somewhere. Somewhere around here, I guess? Oh, please somebody get this. Did everybody just fail? I think everybody just failed it. Okay. What's the DC on that? It's not actually that hard. Let me go back. I could probably try and get that. That is definitely an like there is something there. I did not notice that before. I'd like to get that.
I am finished.
Okay, that was easy enough to succeed. I think it was like right over here. There we go. Okay, yeah, that was a good choice. That had a scroll of restoration in it. Okay. Worth going back. Worth going back. That shit is no joke. Like, restoration is one of those spells that you need, especially early on.
Can't hide from me.
Okay. Should probably be somebody around here, if I remember this area right. Yep, there's one. There's two.
I'll make my own legend.
Up and my...
Meditate on your mistakes.
Open your heart
Might
to
make
me.
you feel better.
I see that there is an error. This was down here. This was down here, I think. Yeah, those two things, and then...
A bright future
You can
awaits.
trust
While I'm
us.
at it.
Always be ready for the worst.
God damn it, Lon. Why does your shit break? What do I need? What else do I... What else was down here? Fighting defensively? No? There's like nothing else that could have possibly been down here. Maybe this?
This is my path.
Speaking of which, I need to put Lay on Hands down. I need to put Smite Evil down. I need to put Charge down.
I will help where I can.
That. Also, I need
Adventures
to put that
await.
down for Geral. Otherwise, he won't be able to heal others. Or he'll be able to heal himself. He just will have a problem healing others. Should do it. I guess that happened because I saved and reloaded. I'll have to keep that in mind from now
We
on.
will be victorious.
Well, that didn't take much. I just knocked him over. They probably have about 12 hit points, based on what I'm saying. I'm sorry about this, Lon. Murder your friend.
Crossed the wrong mongrel.
Lon stares at the dead mongrel with sorrow in his eyes. Hovland. His name was Hovland. Did you know him? Yeah, he's not from our tribe, but we're both hunters, so we'd cross paths from time to time in the cave passages. We'd share news and leave supplies for each other. They just disappeared. Lon frowns. He used to talk about wanting to try his luck in the maze. I thought he was long dead. If only he had been. Why would Mongols attack us? Are we all on the same side? Something's wrong with them, look. Their bodies. It's like something's eating them from the inside out. Sure, maybe these guys just ate something weird or were having an off day. But I think something drove them out of their minds. Or someone. Seems like the shield maze of yours is crawling with cultists. How'd you get it here? I have no idea. This is my first time here too. Maybe they fell down the same way you did? Lon shrugs awkwardly and looks away. Wendell comes here all the time. I'd ask her about it if she were here. Come to think of it, where is she? Let's go. This place might be even more dangerous than we thought. And there I was, hoping that we'd be the meanest things in here. Lon's laughter sounds strange. These monsters, or Mongols and cultists. No, that I did not expect. I need to find out what's going on here. Blood stains still mark the ground. Yeah, around them are comfortable benches with pillows. Someone clearly enjoyed watching others suffer.
I am helpful, am I not?
Some good stuff. Let's see here. So we have this yellow, blue, red, yellow. I remember that code from last time.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Time to face this guy.
You won't survive me.
Oh, he has a lot of hit points. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. Ow. Asshole.
Forwards!
I missed. Land hands is probably the time to use that.
I'll cut you wide open.
Getting a bit of a flank on him is always a good idea. He's taking a good amount of damage, he's just tanking it. Ow.
We won't falter.
That was actually a pretty cool flourish.
Spirits demand your blood.
No glory without risk.
Come on, just get the kill. Somebody kill this guy.
Wounded. Strike with all your might.
Why is Geral the only one that could do some solid damage to him? There we go. God damn it. What's this guy equipped with? Just armor, armor, and armor, pretty much. Did I get the shield? I don't think I did. Oh well. Not like I needed it, really. There is a lot of gear in here, though. Oh, that's an issue. I should not be seeing that. Oh, that's why I'm seeing that.
I hope you appreciate this.
Follow me.
There was a trap in the other room, and this room controls that trap. I actually do kind of like that, as it implies heavily that there are going to be traps in different rooms that we need to watch out for. Yeah, I see there's a line there, and a trap was supposed to go into this room. Oh, I can just pick the lock and it's 100%. Jeez.
I am helpful, am I not?
I need to also heal Geral before I go any further. Hey! Another rapier, not a masterwork one. Okay. Yeah, Geral, if you don't mind chucking a couple of potions. 2. Since you took that champion to the face and then just kept going. Oh, I missed something back here, apparently. Oh, right. That's the travel supplies. I don't need those. Open this door, please. I'm sure there's somebody in here. In fact, I am dead certain. Yep.
I'll make my own.
It's a barracks. Of course there's gonna be somebody in here.
Yet another obstacle.
Oh, well, this is about to be awkward. Oh, I can't... I need to get you boots of mobility or something. Like, Sela, we need to get you some movement speed. This is what I hate about the heavier armor in these games, is it's just like, alright, I'm gonna move now. Watch me go a magnificent 5 feet before I have to take a break. Ow.
We can do it.
And dead. Hi there. Try attacking me again, I dare you.
You won't survive me.
If you get a chance to. You do not. Decent stuff. Masterwork short sword. That's actually not too bad. Oh, come on. Okay, the game is definitely glitching out. Wow, okay, I think I should probably just click on each individual item from now on to take it. It seems like it's losing some of the items for some reason.
I am helpful, am I not?
Only items on corpses, though. It's not losing the items when I pick them up from chests. That's odd.
Check that out.
Oh, I found a hidden thingy. Tainted fowl. Oh, hello there.
I hope you appreciate this.
Good. Oh, okay, and there's another trap here. That trap leads to that wall. We are, however, going to fall back a bit and not trigger that trap. Thank you. Disarm it, please.
I am helpful, am I not?
I do like what they're kind of trying out with these traps here, I will say. I like that they are on different like the triggers to them are in different locations. That's actually nice. It means that you can't just walk up to a trap and disarm it anymore. That actually is kind of nice to work with, I'd say. It's a good little bit of extra difficulty to it. I can't tell you how easy it was as a rogue and keymaker to just kind of waltz through a place and just disarm trap, disarm trap, disarm trap, disarm trap.
We cannot be defeated.
Alright then, they're coming to me. You missed. And you had the easiest chance to hit me at that moment. I was flat-footed. Am I going to take an attack opportunity if I go here? No, okay. Ow.
Go for their hearts!
Alright, Geral, just smack him. Almost killed him.
No glory without risk.
He's rolling really low, and I'm kind of okay with that. There we go. Ow.
I'll cut you wide open!
Wow, you just one-shot him. He apparently only had 4 hit points. I'm just going to collect everything at once, like this. Same thing on this guy. Okay, I couldn't collect the shield even if I did that. That was odd. I hope that doesn't cause any problems later on down the line. I'm going to need to remember to save if I spot anything important, just to reload and try to keep that from glitching out. Life is shit while my brethren, although what kind of brothers are they really, are having a great time up on the surface. I'm stuck down here with Hasilla the Nightmare and the Mongol scum. To top it all off, a pipe sprung a leak, an elemental is smashing up the kitchen, and Hasilla is sending it to slaughter everyone it meets in the maze's passageways. All I could do is hide around corners, under beds, and in cupboards. I don't want to die. This isn't how I pictured it, serving Baphomet. This isn't how I pictured it at all. Yeah, no, I don't think it would be how you pictured it. Then again, are you sure you want to be up top? Because up top, there's a war going on. Did I miss anything? No. It's just the items are over here, apparently. I think it's in this chest over here. No, it's over here. Ah, that chest. Oh, did I check in that room properly? Yeah, I did. Decorated scabbard and some other stuff. Let's just sneak our way around here a little bit. Thank you. Okay, we have 2 targets. One is on the left-hand side. That's a Neophyte Cleric. Cultist. I really actually do want to go for the Cleric, because if I go for the Cultist, I will not be as effective.
Did we find trouble? No. They did.
Yeah, this is a good decision. There we go. The healer is dead before the combat could even start.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Can you charge that guy in the back line? Yeah, you can. Apparently, there's a failed perception check there. A little concerned about that. Hopefully somebody makes it.
You won't survive me.
Oh, that was a good kill.
The spirits demand your blood!
Well, I couldn't charge him. He also could not hit her. Wow, that is impressive.
We won't falter.
The light take you!
That's okay, I guess we'll just gang up on him. Or just kill him. Either one. I'm not going to save because there is something in here that requires a perception check. And somebody might fail to get it. I think it's over here on the left-hand side. Okay, that time I collected everything. Failed that perception check. Failed that perception. Damn it. What is the DC? Oh, God. It's a DC 30? Is there any chance that we could have made that? Let me go back up. Fail it 5? Yeah, no. Okay. Let me think on this then. That is a high perception check to spot something here. What could I even possibly have been spotting? It's +1 bonus. Like, there's nothing I could have done to spot that except for like rolling that 20. Pool filled with fresh blood. Oh.
Let us be off.
It might have been an item somewhere on here or something like that. I don't know what it could have possibly been. It's a really high check though. You have to be really lucky to get that. I'm just gonna leave that be because there's no way for me to get that even with a like unless I perform guidance on somebody and then hope that they get a random lucky crit. That's it. Ah, their damage reduction actually works now. Well, that's okay. I needed to get closer to that drudge anyways.
Make every strike count.
That dealt 2 damage. Congrats. That moment when you wish that your weapon counted as good aligned. Oh wait, her damage wasn't reduced. Do these things have slashing resistance? Or... That one did not get reduced. Piercing damage, but this thing also has resistance to piercing. I don't know why her attack goes through them. Yeah, her... Oh, it's cold iron, right! They're weak to cold iron.
Strike with all your might.
Whoops.
Into the fray!
Got him. Diamond dust, old smoking pipe, wooden plate. Give me a second. Somebody's pinging me a lot on Discord. Let me answer somebody. There we go. To answer somebody about the question that they had. Corpses. They did manage to summon a demon in the end.
Let's move.
They probably didn't want to at that point in time, but they did manage to. And the door is locked with magic. I need a key.
Follow me.
I will say that is actually a decently solid way to prevent low-level adventurers from getting in through a door. Is having a high-level like spell on it. There was that down there. There was another door over here. I didn't see that. I didn't go through here. I think this leads down into the basement area. Which has that dreaded water elemental. The game is working pretty fine so far, I will say. It does feel like there are actually fewer bugs than the first time I played it. The loot bug is a bit worrying, but it's at least got a... It doesn't affect everybody. It seems to only affect champions, which is fine.
Can't hide from me.
Lon, my man. Good job on that roll. Good job on that roll. That's health potions and large persons. Oh, wow. Large person is actually great in this particular area.
We will be victorious.
Well, that happened. Wooden mugs. Ow, I got punched.
You won't survive me.
Did I mess up again?
I love Sila's comment on that. Just, did I mess up again?
Go for their hearts!
Oh, you actually got the hit in, despite it showing you were just on the edge. Well, there goes that mongrel.
Oh, what is that?
Oh, well done on a perception check. A tomato.
I am helpful, am I not?
Oh, honey. Animal hide, potions to cure white wounds, all kinds of shit. Nice. And scroll of protection from evil. There's a lot of different scrolls and or, like potions and such down here. There was a system of aqueducts channeling water from the river into the city. It was seriously damaged in the earthquake. That makes sense.
Save the last one for me.
Lon, why are you at the front? That's probably a bad idea. Huh. Should I use... It is for 1 minute. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Because this thing is definitely not a weak enemy. That is concerning.
Endure this.
The Inheritor.
They have definitely gone insane. There's no question in my mind about that.
Forwards!
The spirits demand your blood.
Critical misses. That's always wonderful to see. Well, at least she missed too.
Make every strike count.
I also see that they gave them unarmed combat, so they no longer take attacks of opportunity. That used to be a thing in this area, is that the enemy would try to attack us with their fists and then would be counterattacked by us.
Adventures await.
Did we step on their toes as well?
Bit concerning. He has gone and enraged. I've dealt 12 damage to him though, which countered out his rage, so that's good. Unfortunately, I can't do anything else to him. I could 5-foot step though, and then I could cast Divine Zap on him, which doesn't do much damage, but it does some. Better to do any damage at all than none.
Into the fray.
You just can't get in close. 5-foot step forward, Lon, and then shoot.
You crossed the wrong mongrel.
Now you can get in and
You
attack.
are today's sacrifice.
Good stab straight to the stomach.
The Inheritor. Guide my blade.
Inheritor is indeed guiding our blades. As we are slowly carving this guy up. He's gonna hit hard though. He was off by 1. Had he not power attacked, he would have hit her. That is amazing.
You won't survive me.
In fact, her AC is really high. It's at 21.
Go for their hearts.
He had a ring, which we can't identify because none of us have access to Knowledge Arcane.
Follow me.
It's a bit of an issue. We did have at least one skill point, Knowledge Arcane, to identify things in this game. Only a slight issue, though. yeah, we need to go through this door. Let me save it here. Because I know what's going to happen once we try to go through that door. Yep. Oh, you cast Divine Favor. Shit. He dies. He dies now.
Wide open.
That was not a great swing.
Endure this. Did you see that?
Nice. God damn. Crit, Lon. 20 points of damage. Did you roll a 2 10s? What happened there? No, you actually got just ×3, so that would be... Nothing ×3 does 20. 9? No. 7? No. Okay, I don't know how the math on that works, but it works. I get... Oh, he probably rolled 1d8 plus 1 × 3. That would do it. Yes, approach us. Tried to swing at us and... Well, that did not go to plan, did it?
Strike with all your might.
Some damage. Dealt, I think. Yeah, 5 damage. I rolled low.
The spirits demand your blood.
Critical miss.
Make every strike count.
Good job.
What's that?
Okay, we have... Oh, we have a bit of information on finding different things. Okay. Right, this room. Is a training room that's been flooded. That is... What is that? That's cover up the Mongol. Can you charge? No, you cannot. So, once again... Actually, your distance is terrible. If I... Okay. I see that's still a problem. Sometimes the game doesn't want you to move, and it kind of glitches, and you'll get stuck in the corner until you pass a turn, then you'll find... That one did not have unarmed combat. Oh, it threw a dart at us. And it died because of that. This is why you gotta be careful when you're playing a ranger.
Survive me.
Nope.
Go for their hearts.
Forwards.
Oh, come on.
Into the fray.
Thank you. Somebody was bound to score the hits. Little purifying solutions. Darts. Nothing else down here except for this door. Can you pick the lock?
Not this time.
Fuck. Did I save recently? I think I did. I'm gonna have to go through one of the combat, but that's fine. I think I saved like right before this room. Or 2 rooms back. Yeah, I did. Oh, I'll just have to...
I stand ready.
Yeah, that's gonna be frustrating. I hope that they fix that pretty soon. I also have this Light of the Angels. I forgot about that.
No reason to pause.
There's reason to pause. Your stuff is borked.
Well?
Your stuff actually stuck around for the most part. You just lost out on like a couple of things. Oh, that's right. That's the other thing I had. Dismiss magic. That was the one.
A goat, a lizard, and a human enter a tavern. What'll it be, Lamb? The bartender asks.
Let us be off.
That's actually a good point. He actually just had the qualities of all 3 of those things. A goat, a lizard, and a human walk into a bar. What's up, Lon?
The light. Take you.
Oh! Okay, this time it should go better.
I'll cut you wide
Sucks that she jammed the lock on that first try. I don't know if that's just a new feature. I might want to just try to use the apprentice lockpicks. And then just get through that lock as easily as possible. I launched his ass. Uh-oh. No. Wrong button.
What's that?
Got it.
We should move.
I think we got everything. It was the Hasila's order scroll. Was that everything? If I scroll up last time I did that, so that it's not just on that one thing then. Breastplate. Yeah, it seems to have been about it. It seems like there's an error that comes up when it... Yeah, okay, I see what's happening. It seems like it's causing an error whenever it encounters shields or anything that increases AC. Shields in particular almost just seem to get skipped over somehow. It causes some kind of error where it just doesn't want to pick that item up.
I'll make my own legend.
I'll charge him.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Okay, now if you just charge... You can charge him. That was the Mongol, right? That wasn't her?
You won't survive me.
Yeah, you can't even charge. Just get up there.
The world in crimson.
Okay, well, the attack of opportunity is always good to see.
We won't falter.
I missed.
The spirits demand your blood.
Endure this.
God damn it.
Into the fray.
Oh my goodness. There we go. They dealt some damage to me, but I managed to take him out.
You are today's sacrifice.
There we go. Okay. Now, luck. 95%.
I hope you appreciate this.
I do, considering you didn't glitch it this time. Or didn't break the lockpicks this time.
I am helpful, am I not?
Ooh, alright, that's some good stuff. Also some good stuff. More good stuff. Unique item of scale mail that I can't identify because nobody has identification. That thing I really need right about now. Go ahead and activate or use a little bit of my healing because I have 34 potions on me. Good God, Geral.
What's that?
Silly. Okay, this is that room. Alright, I gotta be careful in this room. So, first of all, do this. Second of all, mage armor is not that great for me right now, but what I could use is one potion of enlarged person. Where's that? There it is. One on him. Make him bigger. We don't need protection from chaos or evil because this elemental is neutral, I believe. Bark skin is a better idea, though. And then bull strength lasts for a minute level. This is level 2. This is only 2 minutes. I want to save that for later, I feel like, almost. No, I can use it now. Hey, Suo, how's it going? Alright. And do I want to equip the scale mail? It's better armor, but lower armor check. I should be alright. In terms of my armor class, it's 15. Well, okay, if I equip this now, it's 17. I'll move slower, but I'll be okay, because I've got a much larger reach now. Oh, and also, one potion of enlarged person on you. And did I use bear? I used bull's strength on myself. I could use bear's endurance on myself with this. Which, I don't need it. Okay. Save the game as it's slowly approaching us. Geral, kick it off. If you could.
Overcoming a challenge.
If you could just...
That is, of course, until one day the challenge overcomes you.
Could I? There we go.
We will be victorious.
That bit of pebble there was stopping me. Can you charge it? Yes, you can. I would like for you to give yourself spirit weapon first, though. Because this thing has been known to kill people. A lot.
Make every strike count.
It also has damage reduction, so that's the thing. Can't charge it. Alright, move over there. It's up again. That's a standard action. +1 bonus on attack rolls and damage rolls. No. Well, yeah. Activate that, and then... Oh, wow, this is actually... oh, it's a full round, so she'd start casting it, so no.
This pain is excruciating.
She lives, but barely.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
My accuracy could do with some work, however. For the love of God.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
That's a good hit.
We can do it.
Okay, having given myself those buffs, I definitely feel like I made the right choice. Especially considering how much damage it dealt to Camilla on the first swing. Holy shit. Good smelling of burnt fat and garlic.
Check that
Oh,
out.
hello. Draw immediately spotted something. Oh, hey! Amulet, natural protection, and a ring of some of that kind. Probably armor or something like that. Deflection bonus. The usual shit. Okay, so there's apparently like a torch nearby an unfinished section of the labyrinth. I think it might have been over here somewhere. I think it might have been up here. Yeah, it's that torch right there. There we go. Yep, it's one of those two. It's the unlit torch, probably. Been a while since I played this game. It's good getting back into it, though. And then, gonna keep playing it for a while, I think. Playing it on Monday, playing it on Fridays. I didn't notice that we get Trendalev's scale now. We get 2 of them, in fact. So I'm wondering if maybe more of Trendalev's items aren't in the game now. Also, before I go and forget... Yeah. We needed to do that. It's going to take them a couple of minutes to get over here. Yeah, the spells that we cast on ourselves are already wearing out, but that's how that goes. Bar skin actually lasts a long while. That was actually a good idea to take that potion. And the bull strength is going to wear out, but that's alright. I still have other spells I can utilize, so we're fine. What does this thing do? Oh, that's the waiting button, isn't it? Yeah. So we need a key to open this door, but there was a note that said that, I think it was like this thing here. Right, there was a hidden item somewhere around here. I need to also make sure that I get the, Oh, that's why I need a perception check. It was to spot this early. Wow. So it's a DC 30, but you could get it, like, on a very lucky roll. We could go that way, or we could go this way.
Onwards. I tire of waiting.
Heartbeat quickens.
That had to hurt. That is a cleric, isn't it?
You won't survive me.
That is indeed a cleric. That cleric needs to die, like, now. I can't reach the cleric, however. I can only swing and hit this guy. Everybody can swing and hit this guy. I don't know what the turn order is going to look like. Okay, turn order is not that bad. We can handle this then. 5 foot step forward, just get a bit closer, and hopefully we can start getting the point blank hits in sooner. Okay. That had to hurt.
The light, thank you.
Alright, we got all the items. The bodies of the maze builders lie where they were caught by the earth elementals and raised by the earthquake. The builders' tools lie scattered next to their bodies. Sucks to be them. Now let's open this door.
We cannot be defeated.
Oops. Right, these monitor lizards are in here. They actually do have decent HP, if I recall correctly.
It should work. Is it flawed?
No, it's just because you can't get into the room properly. I'm actually gonna just have you wait. I'm gonna delay, like, have her wait instead of having to attack that turn because of that stuff.
Make every strike count.
Wow, both those shots missed. You rolled really poorly there, Lon.
Into the fray.
As did you, Sela.
Forwards!
Geral. At least they missed. That's good.
You wide open.
Ow.
You've crossed the wrong Mongol.
For the love of God, hit! Damn it! Why is this so hard to hit? Am I targeting just the wrong character? I might be just targeting the wrong enemy on this one. Let me target this one. Yeah, okay. So that basic monitor lizard we can hit and we can knock it out.
I'm wounded.
Ow.
The spirits demand your blood.
Like, if we get rid of this one, the other one should have trouble hitting us.
You won't survive me.
There we go, okay.
The light.
And this one is easier to hit now because we have a +2 modifier from flanking.
Strike with all your might.
So it's probably gonna die here.
Today's
Or not.
sacrifice.
That was a critical miss.
So this is how it feels.
Down she goes. Oh, she regained her dexterity. What? How'd that happen? Is it because you got back up? I guess it is. It's odd. It shouldn't be doing that. Just like it shouldn't be allowing me to get that stuff. A large aggressive creature was kept in this cage. Judging by the bent bars, that creature is now loose. Yeah, you don't say.
I stand ready.
Let's see. So knowledge, religion? Yeah, it's a low religion check. I have that, so I could probably get rid of this disease. I failed to dispel it. Alright. Is that just going to be lasting for a full day? No, it's every minute. Oh, it's 1 hour for 6 hours. Okay. That's not too bad. And you can pick the lock.
I am helpful. Am I not?
Bastard sword, grinding stuff. Was there actually anything in this room? I don't think there really was. I think that was just the fight in there and that was it. Whoopsies. Oh well. That happens. Let's go this way now. Alright, so there's that trap there. I can get around it, but only if I am controlling her directly.
I hope you appreciate this.
There we go. Alright, I should probably heal everybody again. The monitor lizard poison isn't that big of a deal. That'll be... It's every hour, and that's not gonna be a problem. We'll be out of this dungeon before that comes up again. Oh! Ah yes, it's these guys! They're an interesting bunch.
Make every strike count.
Good hit with the can. Good hit on the bow there. That we needed that. And make him swap weapons. There we go. Getting close. Just to prevent them from really ganging up too much. Their accuracy leaves something to be desired, I will say. As do their hit points. Geral just struts up and knocks one down with the glaive.
The inheritor.
Okay, Geral's probably gonna get the kill on this guy. Yeah, their accuracy is shit. Oh god! I bounced him off the far wall. Does he still have a head? He does still have a head, but it's pretty fucking broken. It's smashed against the wall there. Oh, God. That looked like it hurt. That's that door. This is this door. What's down this way again? Well, there's a trap, clearly. Oh, and I found it.
I am helpful, am I not?
Well, that wasn't hard. Let's see. The sword was over this way, I think. Up.
This is my path.
Am I going to regret this decision? I might. I might regret this decision I'm about to make.
I'll make my own legend.
This could be a terrible idea.
Adventures await.
Yet another obstacle.
Don't die. Ah. Well, we got the first round, so the first miss isn't as bad. Okay, there we go.
You won't survive.
There we go. All right, we're doing good damage.
I'll cut you wide open.
Oh.
The light take you.
Early game rocket tag.
The
Gotta love
spirits
it.
demand your blood.
Gotta love it.
We won't falter.
Geral, I need you to hit. I need you to actually swing and hit the target. One of you guys.
Make every strike
Any
count.
hit would do it. Okay, a little more damage, please. Just one hit to kill. Just one hit. For the love of God. Oh my God. That was a little dumb. That was a little dumb.
Onwards.
It had a fraction of a health left, and we were all just swinging wildly, like, Oh, God. I miss having higher attack rolls. I really do. Just the higher your attack roll, the better chance you've got to hit, and it's just like, when you swing like that, it's a little sad. Just a little bit. Let's see here. That was the pit.
Let us be on.
No, I don't want to go... Well, do I want to go to... Yeah, because this room over here leads to the exit. Okay. And it's the unfinished section of the maze. Use this a couple times. There you go. Alright, let's just try heading down here then. I am sure we're going to get attacked by the things that come out of the pit, but we can handle it, I think. Ah, right, they don't come out of the pit, they're just off to the side. This is a charnel pit. Press up a little bit more, please. Okay, good. They haven't spotted us. And that should be their fatal mistake. That's a hit. That's good. And if I charge, I should... Okay.
You've crossed the wrong
Doing good.
line.
Ah, there we go. That's a good kill. Booted up the game after the beta updated to see what all had changed. So far, so good. There's a couple of bugs that weren't in there before that are a little concerning. Mostly involving... ads, yeah.
You won't survive me.
Those ads, I'm sorry about that. There's a couple of ads in the game at the moment that are a little bit concerning. Like some loot-based ones that are a problem. Every so often you'll get like a double click on it, and you'll only take some of the items, but not all of the items. It's weird.
Endure this.
Forwards.
I made him backflip. Geral hit him pretty goddamn hard there. Ah, this puzzle. What was it again? It was in this room. Yellow, blue, red, yellow. Right. Yellow, blue, red, yellow. Got it. That was easy enough. Seal peers closely at the sword, which seems utterly unexceptional to you. Wait, this is... No, it can't be. Her eyes light up. I know that hilt. Radiance, the sword of the great Yanyul. That's what this is. But it's meant to be in the Tower of Straw with all the other relics. That's what I heard, at least. Having a bit of a bad day. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Of course this rusted piece of metal must be that very same sword. Camellia rolls her eyes. I think you merely wish that this were the illustrious sword of legend. Oh, you can't find your cat if you got out. I hope he didn't. That's not good. I know, like, sometimes the cat will get out and he just won't come back for a little while. Well, hopefully he's just still in the house and is hiding somewhere. At least then he's safe and he might come out eventually. You don't get it. I've seen this sword 100 times. In paintings and in the hands of the Yanyul statue. I've even thought of going to the Estrad Museum to see the real thing in person. How'd it get here? Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. As I am a paladin, I could see this. The sword belonged to a paladin. I knew that from the moment I saw it. May we never forget the one whose hand once gripped this hilt. The sword responds, either to you or your words or to your touch. Streaks of golden light dance across the blade. Sela stares at you in amazement. Just look at that. The sword seemed to greet you. It senses the hand of a paladin. And it seems relieved that we're freeing it from the demon's clutches. A good omen and a good find. In your hands, hands of a true paladin, the radiant sword gained new power. How can a priceless relic end up down here? Yanyul disappeared, but by some miracle, radiance was recovered from the battle. No one else has ever wielded it. It is Yanyul's blade, and always will be. That's why it was put in the Tower of Estrad with the other Crusade relics. But now it turns out that somebody stole it. Sela laughs. I have this weird feeling, like I'm rescuing a fellow warrior from a dungeon. You can't just abandon it, even if it's no use to us. It's no use to anyone down here. What if it could be repaired? Let's keep going then. So based on that, we got the blade. Here it is, Radiance. Oh, I can't identify it. God damn it. Here. I'm a little tempted now to just take a point in Knowledge Arcana, just so I can identify shit. God damn it.
I am helpful, am I not?
Oh, I swear. So I'm playing a paladin. I'm playing Geral, a paladin of Shalin, goddess of love, art, and music, as well as goddess of good, essentially. She's a neutral good goddess, which has always been kind of interesting. Her particular oaths are a bit different than I think what normal people would probably expect. A lot of them have to do with redemption, funnily enough. But figured I'd pick that one because she's an option. This one, there's a lot of glaives in this particular campaign. Seemed kind of fun. Other than that, there's nothing really too special about the paladin. I'm playing as a half-elf, so I don't get human level feats and everything like that, but I do get a lot of other stuff. Will mean I have to be a little bit more lawful good as time goes on, but that's something to work around. Alright. Door is open. Game auto-saved, so we can just keep going. And cutscene. Well. It's definitely supposed to be saying something here. Oh, that's an error. That's a bug. That's a bug. Yeah, okay, so that's interesting. The demon's supposed to be saying something. You can see his mouth moving every so often. Like there. You can see his mouth moving, but there's no text bubble. It should be popping up. It's just not. That's an error of some type. I wonder what happened there. You rush to the demon, but the air seems to grow thicker with every step. You feel like you're watching from underwater as you see the Mongols fall to their knees, one after another, and crawl to the ASMR's body. You hear their fangs tearing through the flesh. You hear the sloshing of blood. You hear the former Mongols snarl like animals, fighting over the most tender and juicy bits of meat. Your companions writhe in agony. One clutches at their head, another doubles over. You feel saliva pool in your mouth. Metallic tang awakens hunger in you. The hunger turns to rage. This winged filth dares to try to bind you to its will. It dares to tempt you with the sweet scent of meat, untainted by corruption. The wretch must die. Die. And still the clarity remains within you. Somewhere deep down beneath the veil of rage and anger, you sense the light trying to break through. Well, I'm playing a paladin, and I'm going down the lawful path, so let's seize that light. By sheer force of will, you master your rage, and almost in response, warmth suffuses you from within. Warmth and joy from simple realization. You can win. You can save these people. The power of heaven bolsters and guides you. Its light breaks free, and enveloping the mongrels grants them the gift of blissful oblivion. Lowering your gaze, you see a scarlet stain on your chest. The wound is reopened. Instead of blood pouring forth, you see only radiant light. Bolt of Justice. That sounds like an amazing spell. I want to learn it. The demon convulses in pain when light reaches him. What are you? Destroy this vermin. Yeah, bail out of here. Come on. Scylla points at you. He's already wounded. When do I kill? Well, that doesn't quite go to plan, does it? Unwag silently emerges from the shadows. I'm no longer your slave, Scylla, but I will gladly kill anyone who pokes their nose in where it doesn't belong.
We'll bathe in your blood. Are the darkness.
Alright, so Judgment Protection. So she has buffed up her AC. Okay. That was a grand attempt at trying to kill us, but...
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Yeah, this ain't gonna go to plan for you. Okay. I'm gonna just take a 5-foot step back with you. And hey, Geral, how's it feel to have a buff? Sup? How's it going? I'm a power attack. Oh. That dealt solid damage. I rolled actually pretty low on that one, I think. Yeah, I did. I rolled like a 1 and a 2. She's probably terrified now. Also, like, I have a 50-50 to hit this, it looks like. Yeah, 50-50 on the dot. Okay, Lon, I know that you don't have your feet yet, so just take a 5-foot step back, and I guess just snipe Scylla in the face, please. Up. You bailing? Almighty Sivamelek, your faithful servant invokes you now. Demons, protect your mistress. I just like how the closets walk in. They're not going to last that long is the thing. They're closets. She summoned a bunch of closets.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Scylla, they're flat-footed. Just walk up to her and smack her, please. Oh no. Ow. Okay, that's a problem. Dex damage is not great. It's okay, we'll deal with it.
The spirits demand your blood.
Yeah, we can kill these things easy. Draw a lay on hands on yourself. Thank you. And then kill this one. Or at least try to. Lon, take a 5-foot step back because you're still within range and snipe that closet straight down. Scylla, if you don't mind.
Take you.
Okay.
I won't give up.
I'm glad I healed, I'm gonna be honest. Also, she succeeded her saving throw against the poison.
You are today's sacrifice.
That was a bad swing. I'm gonna need a second lay on hands from Scylla.
Endure this.
This closet's a bit tankier.
No glory.
Okay, I missed again. How much HP does he have? 6? Oh, she missed. Yeah, just a bit over a month now. It comes out in September.
Go for their hearts.
So I'm looking forward to that.
Forwards.
Oh god, I should probably turn off the power attack.
Make every strike count.
Power attack is way better at later levels. I need to remember that. Actually, hang on. Let me actually use lay on hands others on Geral because he's about to get knocked down. There we I said about to get knocked down. He didn't get knocked down.
I'll cut you wide open.
Hold still.
Will not falter.
A medium armor is causing an issue.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Well, she's screwed. Oh, God. There were like 3 attacks of opportunities. Oh, right in there.
Are you going to finish me off? It's not exactly unexpected.
It does feel like it runs better than the previous game. There are some bugs. However, this right here is still beta. And the thing that is nice about it, you see this button here on the right? They have an in-game bug report that you can use to send directly to the developers. So I like that. I like that as a feature. I like that they are actively updating it and they show you the changelog of like, here are some issues that we know are in the game. Here are the ones that are fixed now. They have an active Discord community that is pointing out like, here are some great game-breaking bugs. Here's an issue with the NPCs. Here's this, that. It's actually very nice to see that kind of thing.
What else are we supposed to do with you? You're not just a traitor, you're a monster. The young ones believed you, and you lured them to a demon and watched them eat human flesh.
I was trying to make them strong. What have you done for them? What were you doing while I was looking for ways to bring strength to our tribe? You're useless, Lan.
I led by example. I trained. I tried to become stronger so I could go to the surface and maybe do something worthwhile with my stupidly short life. And I will do it. I might be the one to bring our whole tribe to the surface. But you? Why would you want any power that turns you into a monster? These young guys and girls, they trusted you. And they were turned into mindless animals, ready to eat corpses at a demon's command.
I went through the same ritual as them, and I didn't become an animal. I conquered my anger. The anger that has been building and building in every one of us for decades. Unlike you, I have no intention of just lying down and politely accepting death. I will rise above all this, while you'll still be stuck with your pride, chewing on rats.
Yeah, I'd definitely say that Owlcat proved their good intentions. They definitely did that when the Kingmaker game looked like it was going to get, like, as in the book itself was getting a redo. That's actually fantastic. And a bunch of other stuff that they proved that they are doing really good with that. Expect the wound on your chest. The bleeding deep wound on your chest is gone, like it was never there in the first place. The skin is totally smooth and unmarred.
It's gone. It was just there, and now it's gone. It's gotta be some kind of demonic trickery. You need to have a cleric look at that.
If he had been marked by the Abyss, do you think some nobody priests will be able to help? No, the demons have branded this uplander. And judging by the smell of his blood pouring from his chest, the demons will be able to find him wherever he goes. And they'll find you too, Lan.
So you've been serving Sabamalek this whole time?
Better to serve a strong master than to eke out an existence in a dark hole with no hope. I am of the Neethers. Our lives are short, but we are hardier than humans. I realized a long time ago that I was capable of more than this life offered, and I follow whomever is the strongest.
Okay.
I thought you were better than that. I thought you were proud of your heritage, but you're willing to crawl on your belly before anyone who's even a little bit stronger than you. You're not a mongrel. You're a cave slug. You have no understanding of the meaning of family or tribe.
Oh, so now you think you know everything about me. You're one of the best hunters in the tribe. It benefited me to ingratiate myself with you. So I acted in a way that pleased you.
It occurs to me that what was that at the end of there? I get the feeling there's going to be a meme made of that. That Dom meme has been going around everywhere. God. Wait, you try to stop us from going inside the maze. You knew we might uncover your secret.
Savamelek is always in need of new servants. You'd make as good a servant as anyone else, and then... once you've gone missing in the maze, not even the redoubtable Lan would have dared look for you.
The Dom meme. The Fast and Furious has a meme going around, like, just basically just can't beat the power of family, just repeatedly over and over again. There's a couple of funny ones, but the majority are a little flat, a little low, essentially.
But then why did you come with me to look for the sword?
So I could kill you quietly if you found it and stop you taking it to the village, you idiot. I would have told everyone that you got caught in a cave-in. But then the Uplanders showed up and I had to change my plans.
Yeah, lucky for Lon, honestly. It does occur to me sometimes that there is a lot in Pathfinder games that is just basically sheer luck in universe that the hero was there to save the day. Just coincidences plotted by the gods to push these few characters into the places that they need to be. So you went through the same ritual. Does that mean that you ate human flesh too?
Yes. Priscilla found me in the caves. I was lost and hungry, and she offered me a choice. Die as a nobody, or live and gain the power to change everything. Savamelek tore off a piece of an Azimar priestess's thigh. A big, juicy piece. More meat than I'd ever received in the tribe. That was the first time I knew what it was like to be happy. To have a full belly. I swore to myself that it would always be that way. Then the madness and rage took over. I came very close to turning into an animal, no better than the weaklings you saw in the maze. But I am strong. I mastered myself. I brought myself under control. I fell so that I could rise again.
I had to wonder what the ritual entails in full. Why does it have to be an Aasimar? Why, there's so much detail in this that I would like to know more of, just for future role-playing games and stuff like that. It would be interesting.
You should have chosen death. Dying's better than living like that.
You're saying I should have died that day, Lan. But then who would have listened to your feeble jokes? Who would have showed you the best caves for hunting? Who would have made you a man?
I would have been fine without all that. And without you. Your death will make the world a slightly better place, Wenduog.
It might be divine blood. That might be the biggest thing of it, yeah. The consumption of divine blood makes sense. What service does Scylla entail?
It was simple. I lured those I deemed worthy into the maze. To the rest, I told stories of the horrors of the maze, making them stay away. It all hung in the balance when the cave walls shuttered, and many of the young ones decided that the time of their great exodus had come. I had no doubt that Hosilla would dispatch a dozen young Neaters easily. But what would become of the maze if all the tribes poured in?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest here. She couldn't really deal with, like, 2 paladins, a archer, and a shaman. I don't think she was that strong. I'm gonna be honest. The demon, maybe, but he ran like a little bitch the moment he got hit with divine bolts.
So when Lan ran off looking for the angel's sword, I went after him. Not to help him, but to make sure that the sword never reached Neathong. It's a pity that you got involved and stopped me from killing him. But then again, The evening gong has not yet been struck.
You sicken me.
Abe, I never want to see your face again, Windowhawk.
Do you think I like looking at you, Uplander? I'll just wait till you're asleep, and then I'll slit your throat. No matter where you are.
And off she goes.
She's gone. But next time, she won't get away. Damn it, Wendu. Why do you have to go and... Anyway, there's no point crying over spilt milk. Give me a couple of minutes. I'll bring the chief and the rest. I need to clear my head.
Yeah, that's fair. Yep, they still haven't voice acted this guy. Ah, boy. Chief Soul appears flanked by Mongols. The journey has taken its toll on him. His breath is labored, and the sweat is driven from his bloated face. What's sish? Maybe it gives a low whistle. Well, I'll be damned. Turns out Holrun isn't as crazy as we all thought. There really were demons down here. I should have listened and sent a patrol down here. Damn it. Horgus's lips curl into staste, and he tries to keep his distance from the unconscious Mongols. You said you were in charge of reconnaissance for the Eagle Watch, Nevia. How could you miss a nest of demons beneath Kenabris? Nevia sighs. Yeah, right. Like it wasn't enough that I sniffed after every damn shadow in the city. Everybody knows the stories about the demons living beneath the streets of Kenabris. Those tales are as old as the Crusades themselves. I messed up, but you fixed my mistake, so thanks. Nevia, how's the leg? Nevia winces slightly but forces a smile. Better than yesterday, worse than the day before. I'm not gonna die, don't worry. Yes. You need to look after the young Mongols. Don't know what they'll be like after when they come to, but look after them, Chief. They went through something horrific today. Not everybody is capable of enduring something like that. It will change them forever. As long as they can hunt, the rest can wait. Pathfinder and you, Lon, you saved them. Only the gods can salvage their souls. But we are a tribe. We will think of something. When they're stronger, they can go up to the surface. The time has come. Just give in and let's make a party. You technically can. Like, you can go to the Pathfinder at the inn and then make a party from that, but it costs money is the problem. Well, actually, I don't know. It might not cost money anymore. I need to take a look at that. Something I got here. Chief, I think I'm going to lead our visitors to the surface, and I'm going to keep going. Something interesting is happening out there in the world. Maybe it's my chance to do something more useful than skinning cave rats. The option would be nice, yeah. I can see that. Soul heaves a sigh. You never were one of us. You always looked up. You think I don't see these things? Our life is not for you. You must go. But where? Where is the way out? Beats me, but these beasts got down here somehow. Lon searches Cecila's body and shows you some papers and a key. I don't know what these documents are, but I'm sure this key will come in handy. Nebia's eyes quickly skim over the letter and she passes it to you. Those cheeky sons of... This is all the information on the cultists in the city. Their meeting places, passwords, their secret hideouts. I think we should show this to whoever's in charge of Kenabris right now. As soon as we get back to the service, we'll find out what's what. Yeah, this is the good stuff. Now, before I go and forget, I need to actually loot the corpses. Which, I mean, I need to select a character and I need to loot the corpses. And of course, I still can't identify any of the items that they dropped. God damn it. Ah, well. Let's see, head over this way. Okay, so there's that. Let's take a moment to heal the party, because I know that up top there will be some combat. And I want to make sure that the party is fully healed before that combat starts. There. I don't need the travel rations. The travel rations are useless to me. I think I could go for another 15 minutes today. Usually I go for another hour beyond this, but I have something going on in like 45 minutes, so I can go for like another 15 minutes and I need to stop it.
The warriors of Canabris are trying to defend the Wardstone, but their strength is flagging. Their resistance is valiant, yet it will all be in vain if no one rises up to turn the tide.
So what they've been doing with the conscription mechanics, I think it might cost gold to recruit mercenaries, but you don't need to. Usually when it comes to building up the armies, it's just that you get a set pool of resources that's out of that's set aside from what you usually get for gold, and you can use that to purchase recruits. And the recruits are pretty strong in and of themselves. Archers are fantastic to have. Did the party just get like full healed and I didn't notice? Oh, we did. I didn't need to use those potions. All right, I gotta remember that. Sounds of battle from above, out of the pan, into the fire. I think there was something in one of these areas. I need to remember to save like a bunch in this area so I can keep retrying it. Because there's like a perception check that I remember I failed at one point or something like that. Maybe not down here, but probably up above. It was up here somewhere, I think. My weapon bonds are fantastic. Some casualties, not that many. The half-orc before you, wearing armor adorned with Iomede's golden swords, is clearly exhausted. She obviously hasn't gotten much sleep over the last few days. There's soot on her face and fresh blood in her sword. Her hazel eyes are hard and focused, and her firm voice sounds accustomed to giving orders. She sizes you up, surprised, judging whether you are a friend or foe. Then opens her mouth to ask you something, but freezes when she spots a Nevia. By the goddess Nevia, I almost lost all hope. Everything's fine, Beth. I'm here. Nevia strokes Erebeth's head and whispers something in her ear, then stands back and points at you. This here's Geral. He rounded up those of us who survived the fall and led us up to the surface. Without him, we'd never have made it out. She turns to you. Geral, let me introduce you to my wife, Erebeth Tirabade, head of the Eagle Watch. The half-orc nods. Until the army arrives, I'm the temporary warden of Canabris, and you're just in time. As you can see, we're in the middle of a battle, and her stern voice grows a little softer. Thank you for getting Nevia out of there. Where are we?
The Grey Garrison. Until recently, it served as barracks for the Crusaders, but it's now been taken over by cultists.
It seems like the voice acting is there's some errors, I think, going on with the triggers for audio for voice acting, it looks like. Not everything is triggering at once.
When the demons attacked the city, their main target was the Wardstone. I trust I don't have to explain to you what the Wardstone is and how important it is to the Crusaders. We must retake it at any cost, or the fall of Canabris will be the beginning of the end of the Crusades, and with them, the rest of the world. I see that you had a difficult journey to the surface. You need to rest. But there's a lot riding on this battle. I have no right to command you, but I'm asking you to help us.
I have important information about the location of Cultistan.
Very good. Report to me in full when we get back to the Defender's Heart. It's our temporary headquarters. Right now, the most dangerous cultists are here. The ones occupying the Grey Garrison.
We met some Mongols who live beneath Canabris. This is Lon.
Most people in Canabris think that the children of the first Crusaders are simply a legend. Other people say that the day you emerge on the surface heralds the start of the end of the world. I'm not superstitious, but the situation is apocalyptic, all right. Having a living legend on our side can't hurt.
Come on, living legend? A walking folktale, maybe? I just need to make sure I don't turn into a running joke.
What's the situation in the city?
The city's gone. Most of the defenders, including the Dragon Terendelev, fell in the first few hours. The civilians either fled or died in the chaos. The place is overrun with cultists and demons.
Don't talk like that. Canabris hasn't fallen. Not while it still has defenders like you and me.
Sweet words don't change the grim truth.
No, she's right. Thank you, Knight. Until we no longer have the strength to hold a weapon, until Iomedae abandons us, we will fight for Canabris.
Tell me about the Wardstone. Why is it so important?
The ward stones are a gift of Iomedae. Created personally by her herald, a mighty angel, and a general of the celestial armies. The ward stones keep the world wound from expanding. They stand along the border of the territory controlled by the demons, creating a barrier to keep them inside. The Canabris obelisk was the first to be placed. It is the key to the whole barrier. We cannot leave it in the hands of those monsters from the abyss.
How did the monster end up in the Great Garrison?
The demons have long laid siege to Canabris, but this time, their lord Discari appeared in the flesh. He ripped the ward stone from the ground and hurled it halfway across the city to here. I thought the stone was destroyed, but it seems all is not lost yet.
But how did he do that? He's a demon. The ward stone should have burned his filthy hide.
It should have. But what happened, happened. We don't know why.
I should not click the continue button. I thought it was done.
That's the spirit. You, take a Navia to the rear. The rest of you with me.
That was the first time I heard that so clearly. He's just like, oh, that stupid locust. I'll get him good for this one.
Lord Horgus Worm, forgive me. I did not realize we had civilians among us. My people will escort you somewhere safe. To the extent that anywhere in Canabris can be said to be safe right now.
Porkworm's just like, oh god, I gotta keep going. Oh no.
That's right. Fighting spirit is the one thing that we've got plenty of. Actual fighting power, that's not so great. Fighting know-how, even worse. But fighting spirit, at least we're rich in that.
For Iomedae! For the Queen! Kill the beast!
Alright, here we go. Let's loot the area though, just because there's actually a good amount of stuff in here. Oh. Oh, wait a second. This thing on the wall over here is the image of Iomedae and everything else. It's actually nice to kind of get that little bit of detail here and there.
They will race against our resolve.
Yeah, leave auto and turn enabled. I don't want to have to keep hitting spacebar every single time. Charge the cultist. Was this a mistake? Maybe. Probably not. Ow. I hate you. Every time I go through this area, there's just a bunch of cultists casting just channel energy, and I'm gonna kill every single last one of them until I stop casting it anymore. There you go. Thank you. That's one down. Get the other one. No, target this one. This one's the most annoying one. Come on. Fuck it. I'll do it.
You won't survive me.
Almost had him. Can you charge him? No. No, can't charge anything. Okay.
Into the fray.
Up, and there's more coming. Here, Beth, please murder somebody. Or not. Can I charge? No, I can't charge anybody. I can't. Alright.
Strike with all your might.
Yeah. I mean, admittedly, there's a larger army this time. Ow. There's a larger army this time, and it only does 1 damage each. So, it's not as bad as it could be. I didn't know. Wait a second. You cast Divine Weapon Bond? Staunton, you're a paladin? Hold the phone. This is a paladin spell, and he just cast it on his blade. They upgraded Staunton to be a paladin. I'm impressed.
The spirits demand your blood.
He's gonna... Okay. Also, it's very clear that the recruits are kind of overpowered compared to these guys. They're losing to recruits. They aren't losing to, like, well-trained soldiers. These boys are all just, like, bog-standard fresh recruits waltzing up and smacking everybody in the face.
Endure this.
Ooh, that sucks for that guy.
The light. Take you.
Oh. That didn't go well for him. Well, that was just a foregone conclusion.
We can do it.
Excuse me, good sir. Good sirs. Do you mind if I just get in close and... Yeah, let me just do this. And you could try it, but I don't recommend... Never mind. Yeah, he's a paladin. Staunton's a paladin now. What the heck? I love it. I do love it, especially for the concept, but like... I did not expect Staunton to become a paladin. I'll take it, honestly. That's actually really cool.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
So this Neophyte sharpshooter is just straight dead. He's not getting out of this corner. He's been surrounded. Put down the crossbow. Put down the crossbow. I warned him. Oh, I hit him so hard it lagged the game. Because they're going to run upstairs, so we don't have to worry about that. Niggas is trying to loot everything down here.
Let's move.
I feel like I have more carry capacity than I do normally. Not by much, but I do feel like I have a bit more. I'm not sure what is doing that. Well, either way, I need to get into this door here, and I need to save before I try to open it, because that door has something story-wise behind it. Oh yeah, I definitely need to use this.
I hope you
Got it.
appreciate this.
So the reason I needed to do that is because there are goods in here, yes. And then... Is that it, actually? Is that all that was in here? I guess that was all that was in here. Okay. I could have sworn that there was like something that had to do with Anevia and... No? Alright. It might be in a different room. Ah, right. I gotta try to get through the wardstone and get to the inn before I cut the stream, just because I feel like that's a good spot to stop it. Shouldn't take me more than 15 minutes. No, that's not how this is gonna go. You could keep telling yourself that we're gonna die, but that's not gonna... If the losers, the Crusades are over. Soon the demons will rule the whole world. No, no, that's not how this is gonna go. You're gonna all die. I think it should be obvious based on what happened below. Okay. There's nothing. All hail the Fomet. Traitor.
Save the last one for me.
Yeah, just that recruit just swapped sides. He's about to just get murdered. They can approach us all that they want, but their first turn they're all going to be casting the same spell. Okay, you dealt some damage. I think like the new druid archetypes actually have to do with mounts and like, oh my god. Again, they didn't think this through. Very clearly we have the advantage.
Go for their hearts.
Like, okay, Camellia aside, Camellia doesn't do that much damage. She doesn't have dex to damage just yet. The rest of the enemies here are still pretty pathetic. Like, they're all buffing themselves with Divine Favor, and then just 5 seconds into this, it's just going to be the death swarm of all the soldiers walk up and murder. Yeah, mounts are in the game now.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
And they do work out. It's not the best system at the moment. Actually, I don't know if they have improved it or not. I'll have to find out. Oh, wow. That guy's just dead. He's just not getting back up. Okay, that was a miss. That's fine. It's okay. They're also missing a lot. Oh, there goes his head. Animal companions can become mounts. So you could get like animal companions for druids. They're also mounts. Do I hit this guy? 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 Who do I hit? Who do I hit? Who do I hit? I hit you.
We won't hold.
Oh, fuck. Okay, and the problem has been dealt with. That was... Oh my goodness. These guys don't have the best luck when it comes to ranged attacks, do they? Also, the only thing left on that side are just archers. I could legitimately leave it to the recruits and Irabeth over there. They have it.
I'll cut you wide open.
Ow. Lon, do you mind?
You won't survive me.
So not all pets can be mounted. They have to be the right size. And then it's like the class holder, the class that has access to that pet can then mount it if it is of the right size. Like, Sela here can actually mount her pet when it becomes time. I don't know if they got rid of her using a pet or not, though. That might be something that got changed. Ah, God. Can't charge them because they're just out of reach. You know, I can actually just get in range of them. I can just threaten them. That's all I need to do. Oh, there's more. Ow, ow. I hate you. Auto damage spells are some of the worst things in the game. I swear. Oh, he's dead. Oh, okay. Ow. Could you stop hitting me with that? Oh, God. Die already. Giant centipedes can be mounts. Yeah. That didn't go to plan for that guy. That did not go to plan for that guy. Can you just get in there and threaten them?
My blade.
The one hit point knocked Geral out. God damn it. It's okay, I can get him back up. There's a person with a Cure Light Wound spell right next door. Oh, Cultist Invoker is dead. I am sure Staunton just massacred him. Okay. Is it my turn? Oh. Now is it my turn? How about now? Now it is, okay. Could you just get Geral off the ground? Thank you. It's a big help. He tried to shoot Geral when he was down. Oh yeah, you can actually do, vampires can actually be healed by positive energy, thankfully, with a feat, so you can actually do some stuff with that. Smack it. Yeah, there you go. For the love of God. Is there another one that's gonna knock me out with the... Oh, yep. I'm about to go down again. Draws 1 hit point, so... 3, 2, 1. Okay, he is out of spells, thankfully, it looks like. He's actually gotten into melee, so he's no longer going to be casting that thing, and I can just smack him once. Alright, that's fine by me. I'm okay with that. Get Geral back up. More hit points this time, please. Thank you. That's a big help. On?
You've crossed the wrong line.
Thank you. That's also a big help. There we go. Okay. There is, like, no enemies left except for the ones that are in front of us. Let's just walk up and start murdering. I swear to God. Heal yourself. And while we're at it. Jeez. That had to terrify somebody over on the enemy side. Just seeing that entire stream of men walk up like, hi, we killed everything on the left-hand side. You're the only ones left. Oh, I'm just out of range. Damn it. It's fine.
No glory without risk.
I love that. I love the way that it just launches them. That's actually wonderful. Holy shit. I could legitimately lead these guys to just kind of run over towards the next area and they'll probably succeed. They will probably not die. That is the slightly scary thing about these guys.
March on.
Looks like I won't budge. Damaged, can't pass through there, and the doors over here are magically locked, I'm betting. But before we go forward, I should probably treat the injured. Because yes, pain. A lot of pain. God damn. Possibly. It might be possible to do that. I know that like there's already workshops out there to increase the number of character points that you get, or not character points, but the number of what is it? I forget what it's called.
Let us be off.
Stat points that you get at the start, and all kinds of stuff like that. All right, everybody, come on. There's a thing that needs to trigger, and we all need to be over here for that to happen. Up the stairway we go. There goes that. %. Yeah, I think it's because they want it, like... Oh.
What's this? Do we have guests? Just in time. The place is a bit of a mess, and I haven't even poured the blood into the goblets yet. Why don't you... Oh!
It does feel a little bit like cheating, but let's be honest here. During the beta, you could go Azada, and your teammates would never die because you have an ability that keeps them from dying until the battle's over. Which, because of the way that this game works, if it's set so that your characters only go into death's door after the first wound, they then just get back up. And they repeatedly get back up because there was no killing blow. So that's how that goes.
What an unexpected surprise! Staunton, my little sweetheart. Long time no see. I've missed you so much. Have you missed me? Admit it. You missed me terribly.
Yeah, like, looking at this image here, when I first looked at this image, I was focused entirely on the character because, you know, lack of eyes and everything. Then I looked into the background, and there are people hanging on ropes in the background. And they're everywhere. This is also one.
You again, you wench!
God, I love Staunton. He is a fantastic character.
Minago, the one who... Be careful. She's one of the deadliest creatures in the whole demon horde. She was once responsible for a massacre in Canabris. She must be back to finish what she started.
She's worse than a succubus. She's a Lilitu. She's a higher-ranking succubus. Kinda. It's more than that. Staunton, do you know this demon?
Does he know me? Staunton, darling. Tell them all how close we were.
That wench? She's the one who led me astray. She's the reason my life has gone to the abyss. She's the reason why Drezen fell.
Oh my, like butter wouldn't melt. What I remember is how eagerly you would run to our trysts, how you begged to see me again, how you promised you'd do anything I asked. By your own free will, you said this. And now you claim that Drezen fell because of me. No, my dear. That was entirely your own doing.
I'll beat your lying lips into your filthy throat!
God, Staunton just gets so... I love how, like, angry he is in this situation. It makes sense for him.
Now, Staunton, don't say things like that. Not about these lips, the ones you kissed so sweetly. Staunton, dearest, don't you love me anymore? Remember how good we were together? I was so hoping that we could patch things up.
I'll kill you!
We will be victorious.
Ow. You ass. No, I know I'm flat-footed, game. I know it already. And I know I got pumped, like, bopped in the face because of it. God damn it. You know what's funny is I didn't actually lose any hit points because I was a temp HP that soaked it thanks to my spell. Oh god, this guy's dead.
Strike with all your might.
I'll just, yeah, I'll just move forward a bit. Oh god. Apparently it was wanting me to do a 5-foot step for some reason. Well, this man's dead. Oh, okay, he actually lived. Color me surprised. I am impressed. It's not Condaloo, he's gonna die though. Failed to sunder armor. Oh. That sucks for that guy. And Staunton just walks up. God, stop hitting me with magic missile. It's not okay. Ah. Their aim could do with some work. 5 foot step forward, because otherwise you're going to be out of the way. And fire. I'm not sure, honestly. Well, I'll have to take a look, because I'm not sure if that functions. Well, maybe. It might work with natural attacks. It might. So there might be an option there. If you think about like doing a monk transformation kind of thing with going into the animal form, I figured. Because it is a natural attack, so I feel like that would work.
We can do it.
God, that dredge just got messed up. Ah, I'm flanking you now.
The light, take you.
Missed. 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 They use... I will say, they did fix the Abercondalu's AI. It used to be the Abercondalu would just use Sunder... Oh my god. Would just use Sunder Armor twice, and then nothing else. Or like, repeatedly, essentially. Nothing else other than Sunder Armor. But it is good to see that they fixed that. 5 foot step, please. Just get closer. Clear out this guy so we can actually... Ooh. Yeah, that's dead. God, Staunton, you need to heal. I think you still have Lay on Hands. Stop shooting me!
Go for their heart.
It's not okay. Well, these guys are just screwed.
Forwards.
Oh! Geral was very clearly upset with the man that was constantly shooting him with a crossbow. Upset enough to cleave him in half. Okay, not as upset as Sela. Goddamn, that looked like it hurt. Let's grab all the loot that's here if I can. There's like a spot that's right there. And then you grab this loot. Because the good news about this is that I could be over encumbered because after this one we just get popped right back over to the inn. What is Geral's check for lore religion again? 9? Okay, we got this.
I am finished.
Yeah. And then as for this thing here, it's a mobility check. Let me actually just save it. Just in case anything happens.
A mongrel?
God, that ward still looks good. That's a creepy sound. As soon as you step into the chamber, your vision seems to darken and your knees buckle. You struggle to keep your balance. The air in here is laden with the power coming from the stone. Suddenly, your head is filled with voices, screaming, whispering, cackling, and threatening Voices pleading for help, shrieking curses and taunts. You blink and the illusion passes.
Congratulations. You made it all the way here. This is it. Your precious wardstone. Well, what are you planning to do now, I could kill you where you stand, but wouldn't it be nice if you could die in battle like heroes? No. I want you to die in despair, scrabbling around like rats in the blighted ruins of your city, blind and broken, your flesh scabbed and seeping, and every moment knowing precisely what was done to you.
Sounds terrifying. Except that's how we've been living for generations.
There isn't a soul that can resist the temptations of the abyss. Even a stone can be turned. I'm not joking. Your precious wardstone, weakened from the injury inflicted by Discari, has almost succumbed to my charms. Soon the whole barrier around the world wound, the gift of your useless goddess, will be a weapon of the abyss. Just a little more and boom. Every city with one of these eyesores stuck in the middle of it, from Canabras to Nerosian, will turn into smoking craters, and all the mortals into red sludge beneath our hooves. So you have a choice. Especially you, my pet. Kiss me on my dainty hoof. Pledge your loyalty to Baphomet. And when the world falls, its ruins shall be yours.
Yeah, no, shut your mouth, you filthy scum.
Make me. One of the sweetest spoils of war is gloating over your broken and humiliated enemy. You want to deny me that pleasure?
You feel a sudden rush of wild rage, and with it comes a feeling of monstrous, unbridled, destructive power. It is like the power you felt in the shield maze when you were confronting Sev-Amalek, but now it feels more fully fledged, more conscious. Who are you?
You've already forgotten me. You mortals have awfully short memories, even shorter than your little lives. Staunton, sweetums. Don't you want to introduce me to your friends properly? No? Well, I'd better do it myself. I am Minago, Lily II and faithful servant of Baphomet, and leader of his armies. The city is mine now. I'm just starting to settle in, get things just how I like them. But once I'm finished, I promise you, the results will be simply to die for.
Yeah, Lilitus are terrifying, as you can see here. They possess a hideous ability where they can turn their victims into husks, immobile and desiccated bodies that do not actually die, but preserve their life and consciousness. Lilitu can assume the form of their husks, stealing their face and appearance, and treating their poor victims like a living wardrobe.
And it was such a charming little place until you sullied it with your presence. It had such lovely boulevards, quiet and shaded. You took those away from me, and I shan't forgive you for that.
They've done much worse things than spoil the promenades. All the people they've killed.
Yes, of course, you're right. I grieve for the common folk as well.
You feel righteous fury swell within you. How dare this demon besmirch the ground of this beautiful world with her hooves, a world created by the gods and cultivated by mortals. And these cultists, how dare they betray all that is sacred in this world and join the forces of the foulest evil? Can they repent and redeem themselves, or have they followed the path of evil past the point of no return? Wardstone seems to sense your thoughts. The chamber grows slightly brighter. What are you doing to the stone?
Well, quite what am I doing to it? Probably the same thing I did to many of your comrades. Sweetly and tenderly persuading it to abandon the mortals and join our side.
Prepare to fight to the death, demon! We won't let that happen.
Your victory celebrations are a little premature, demon. Echoing the holy flame erupting from your hand, the light also gets brighter and brighter until it floods the chamber. You hear the voices again, stronger now. They repeat your words like a choir of angels. The demon giggles, but you hear a note of astonishment in her laughter. A man standing among the cultists turns to her. Hey, No Eyes, didn't you tell us that heaven had turned its back on us, and no one would come to our aid? Don't listen to her. The fiend wants us to lose all hope. She won't succeed. The cultists glance at each other, hesitating. At last, the man who was first to speak up against Minaga rips Bahamut's unholy symbol from his chest and casts it to the floor. I'm done with this shit. I only followed this hoofed menace because I thought the Crusaders had had it, and there was no other way to protect my family. But now I see that there is hope. I won't bow before these heinous idols ever again. If they kill me, at least I'll die a decent death. Yes, return to our side, friends. Have courage. You will welcome you back, and heaven never abandon you, no matter what this deceiver told you. The tattoo-covered cultist reaches for his weapon. Turncoat, I'll cut out your heart. We'll see how tough you really are. An elf with a face deformed by acid burns throws her unholy symbol at him. We let you frighten us once, but it won't happen again.
Did we find trouble? No, they did.
This is gonna go poorly, but we already knew that. There's no way for me to hit her is the thing. This is the thing. Minaga is so tanky, I can't actually hit her. Perfect strike.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Good double hit. Okay, that minimal damage. One. Oh. Are you just all gonna cast that? I'm not even over there. Smiter.
No glory without
Why'd you 5-foot step? Staunton, hit her! Go, you paladin! That's not quite hitting her. Here, Beth, you too. Okay. Heavy armor was probably a mistake. I'm just gonna say that now. After all. If he can actually reach her, this would be good. Oh. Did not cause fear. That's not good. That. And then don't do that. Just move up and hit her. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to hit her without a 20. Jesus, 32 AC.
You won't survive me.
I at least killed a cultist. Okay.
I'm tired of playing around now. You want to know what will happen when I'm done with the Wardstone? Here's a little demonstration.
The demoness whispers a spell and a wave of darkness sweeps through the chamber. Your companions wince in pain, but it is nothing compared to what you feel. Thousands of voices once again burst into your mind, drowning you in their moans, screams, and sobs. Pain rocks through your skull. Your evil spells won't stop a righteous army.
Iomade is with us!
Yes, yes. Keep telling yourself that.
The row of voices blends into an unbearable wall of screaming. Your vision goes dark.
Heartbeat quickens.
That is quite the sound.
Praise Iomade, you woke up. Healing your wounds was easy, but you were unconscious for so long, I was starting to worry we'd lost you.
What happened?
We couldn't stand up to the demoness. Her spells were too strong. It's all right. We'll handle it somehow. You blacked out, but Staunton and I managed to get you here to the Defender's Heart. It used to be a tavern, but now it's our headquarters. We're gathering our forces here, and we're preparing to strike back.
I found a cultist dispatched in the dungeon. It seems they are holed up in the Tower of Estrad.
Demons have been filling Canabras with their spies and infiltrators for a long time. Unfortunately, I don't have enough people to attack the place right now. At least not blindly. I'd be grateful if you snuck in there and scouted out the situation. But just scouting. Don't be a hero.
There might be an archetype that could work with it, though, is the thing. So there might be an archetype that lets you use natural attacks. There's a situation in the city.
Bad, but not hopeless. We're constantly getting news, and new sources of resistance keep springing up in the districts where everyone seemed to be dead. The survivors are gathering here. You should see them. Their faces, their eyes burning with determination. The city is destroyed, but our resistance is not broken. We will keep fighting.
What are you planning to do next?
You heard what the demon said. They're going to desecrate the Wardstone and blow up the whole barrier around the World Wound. That would be an even worse disaster than the World Wound's expansion before the Second Crusade. Not only Canabris, but every city with a Wardstone will be destroyed, including the capital. We can't allow that no matter what. We will retake it, even destroy it if we must. Iomede's gift must not become a weapon of the Abyss.
Well, tell me about the Wardstone. Why is it so important?
The Wardstones are a gift of Iomade. Created personally by her herald, a mighty angel, and a general of the Celestial armies. The Wardstones keep the World Wound from expanding. They stand along the border of the territory controlled by the demons, creating a barrier to keep them inside. The Canabris Obelisk was the first to be placed. It is the key to the whole barrier. We cannot leave it in the hands of those monsters from the Abyss.
Well, can I help you in any way?
First of all, we need to decide what to do with the stone once we get it. What I'm about to say is classified. A traveler came to the city recently. A blind elf calling himself the Storyteller. He insisted he be allowed to examine the Wardstone, and he raised the alarm when his study was finished. Even before the demon attack, he had found some damage or flaw in the stone. Prelate Hulrune dismissed his words as nonsense, borderline blasphemy. But between you and me, the prelate's opinion isn't worth much. I think the Storyteller knew what he was talking about. We could use his advice right now, if only we knew where he was. I remember the Storyteller spent a lot of time talking to Staunton, a dwarf from my unit. You saw him during the demon attack. The elf asked him about the history of the Crusades. Maybe the Storyteller told Staunton something about where we could find him if anything happened. There's another problem. After the attack, the demons began to gather their forces at the Grey Garrison. It'll be even harder to take them with a head-on assault. But I once heard soldiers talking about a secret entrance to the garrison. Trouble is, I have no idea where to look for it. While you explore the city, please keep your eyes open, in case you find something we can use. And one last thing. The Eagle Watch has lost a lot of soldiers recently. Some were killed, but others simply haven't been seen since the attack. In the chaos that is now Canabris, it's next to impossible to confirm anything for sure. One of the missing fighters is Janna Aldori, a new recruit in the Watch. She got along well with Sela, and she often went drinking with her. I honestly thought Sela and Janna had died together. But now Sela's returned with you, and there's no sign of Janna. If you learn anything of her whereabouts when you're out in the city, please report back.
Alright, everything is clear then.
May the goddess help you. We're still fighting, which means that Canabris still hasn't fallen. If you come across any groups in the city that can fight, send them here to the Defender's Heart. We'll need every fighter we can muster for the final assault.
Alright then.
Yes, one more thing. If you're in the area, check out this address. It's our house. Mine and Anevia's. Well, it was our house. If the building is still standing, open the hidden compartment in the kitchen. It's filled with supplies for a rainy day. You can take whatever you find. You have more need of it.
Okay. This is probably going to be where I end the stream, just because I'm running actually a little bit late for the thing I need to go to, but normally I go for like another half hour. Do enjoy this game. I'm going to keep playing this, and I'm going to be playing this again on Monday. So if anybody wants to drop by and come see me play this again on Monday, you're more than welcome to. But for right now, I need to get going. So that's going to be it for now. See you all on Monday.